It's a vibe.
All right, now we got another episode. We got a special one though. This is the Vib3z Podcast. This is your man, Fleeky Eyebrows. You know, Two Dimple King, your favorite Leo, if you didn't have one.
Okay.
And let me introduce. Oh, they're gonna choose themselves. Co-host.
I am E. Grady the baby. You already know your girl, Miss 5 Jobs and a Hobby. Come on, man.
And coming back, it's the mastermind,
From
Mr.
my
Virgo.
fucking hiatus.
Been a while. And we got our guest, Mr. Darren Fleet.
What up, y'all? With the who's we was.
All right, so Darren, I got started off like with that.
No, sir.
Save yourself that trip
Say
to the
don't-
market. Instacart delivers groceries in as fast as 1 hour. They connect you with personal shoppers in your area to shop and deliver groceries from your favorite stores.
Come on, Kendall.
Free deliveries on your first orders over 35. Click that link in the bio.
Now she can read. That girl can read.
But I do gotta,
Darren,
I gotta start it off with that. But where did that come from?
I
What
had a
behooved
school
me
teacher.
was.
Well, what behooved me was became an expression after a while. I had a school teacher. When I was young, I was silly as shit. Her name was Miss Hargrove. And she was like, Darren, it'll behoove you to sit your little britches down. And I had never heard that word. So I bust out laughing. I'm talking about rivers of tears, screaming, smacking the floor. And the other kids was like, oh my God. And after that, I just started using the word all the time because my mom would say it. Because I always come on and be like, behoove, and just saying it. And never even really knowing the meaning until I turned like 26, 27. My fans was like, Darren, you know you're saying that word wrong. Behooves means in your best interest, like it'll behoove you to look it up. But by then, I'd already started making money from it, from saying what behooved me was. So I feel like anything you're getting a check from, you're saying it correct.
Thank you. That ain't good. Nothing but God leading the way.
Ain't
Okay?
number God. Absolutely.
Well, I got a question then.
What's that?
Did you just fall into being funny, or was you working at my dom and then you was like, you know what, I'm not doing this no more?
I won't work in them all down. I won't even shop it. No. I'm more of a Towson bitch myself. No, actually, I've been funny all my life. It was a defense mechanism because I got picked on like every day at school. Like, why you sit like a girl? Why you act like a girl? Why you talk? And I ain't even noticed
good
it.
to me, baby. You
Thank
look
you.
best, okay?
Because I am in the name of the
All
Jesus,
right, okay.
Mexican Jesus. But it was a little different, so it never occurred to me that I was acting like a girl. I just thought I was acting like myself. So comedy just decided, comedy just became like a defense mechanism. I was like, okay, you said that about me? Bam, let me say something about you. And then it just became my thing.
And you just stayed with it ever since.
I did. It's my life.
So if you could, there's no other thing but comedy right now. This is bare bones, everything.
Comedy is my first. I'm gonna have to treat it.
Because you just was saying you was upstairs doing a music video now.
Music is probably my first love. Comedy is one of my stronger talents. It's one that I couldn't escape. It's kind of like Jamie Foxx. He's just a naturally funny person, but I do know music is his first love because when I see him do that, it's a passion more behind it than before it was on stage. So comedy has been a gateway for myself, but I do not use it as a stepping stone, and I do not take it for granted because it is a God-given gift to give back from him through me to you. So, yeah.
He hit me with something deep. All right.
There you go.
Look at you now. Darren getting deep. Bless your heart. Come on, light skin with the good brows.
Thank you. Somebody finally said it on the show. Thank
You know
you.
what?
I mean, I checked him out when you came. I said, damn, he got Nike swipes on his face.
'Cause nigga,
Thank
with
you.
the
Just
dread,
do it. Just do it.
with the Drake haircut, okay?
Here we go.
Listen, all right, I'm trying to do something
All
different.
you missing is the Lord.
Listen, come on now, it's coming. It's coming later
It's a
on.
half a heart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Almost heart.
You ain't found the other half yet.
You're on tour right now, or you just got off a tour?
I'm on tour right now. As a matter of fact, we're revamping it. I did What Behooves Me before the pandemic, and then of course y'all know how that is, and it kind of like set everything to the back end. And then I toured a lot during the pandemic too, but the cities were more, far and in between. Now I just decided to do everything without management. I'm my own manager. And I put together my own,
Hey.
yes, I came and put together my own major comedy city tour.
Okay. And that's how you do it. No middleman.
No middleman.
I'ma
I want
do
all
that.
my money.
Okay.
I want all my money.
Give me the bag.
Give me that bag.
And don't play with me.
And don't.
Don't dip your hands in it first, neither.
Well, people do that a lot. And I'm like, hey. I go Ray Charles on. I jump across the damn chair. Hey. Cheat me,
Was there a situation? What was probably your roughest time in comedy, if you can think of it right now?
It is right now. Being LGBT in the comedy game, most people only respect it in the LGBT world if you decide you're going to do comedy, as far as to having on a wig, like the Flame Monroes, who I take my head off.
I like Flame.
I do too. I think she's
Funny
amazing.
as a bitch, and always have been. If you check out old
Comic
Flame,
View, oh my God, Flame
old
was
Flame,
nasty. Yes, God. But I think that is the wave, and I think people want.
They assume.
Yes, they want people to stay in that box.
Yeah.
But I'm coming to you as an LGBT person, but my comedy is not based on that. I used to watch my vids or whatever. My comedy is not based on that. But I'm coming to you as Darren Fleet, like the greats are known before me, like Bernie Mac or Steve Harvey. And it's a little harder to get my point across because people want you to be in wigs.
You're separating yourself from that part of you and creating Darren as the comedian.
Absolutely.
I'm Darren as the comedian, but I'm also LGBTQ, but I'm separating and putting boundaries in between.
Right. My sex life have nothing to do with my stage life.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Like, because everybody's not going to go on stage and every set is going to talk about, oh, how they suck dick or how they fuck this. Like,
right. And it can turn the audience off, you know what I'm saying? Especially from different walks of life. So I definitely wouldn't do that. No.
So it seems like you know what you're doing. Like, how long have you really been in the game, though?
This year marks 6 years.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing. I started off in open mics. I don't know if y'all know comedian Ryan Davis.
I do.
Yeah.
Ryan Davis came like 3.5 hours to scoop me one time from Concord, North Carolina. He was like, "I saw your videos off the internet. You were hysterical and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Was you pumped?
No, because I ain't know Ryan like that. If it was Eddie Murphy, I was like, "Oh my god!" But no, it was just like Ryan Davis. I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then when I got a chance to see him work, I was like, "Oh, this is what they did." So I came out to open mic. I worked with him and a few guys out there. Some of them who I still work with to this day. And I was able to get my chops up before I started selling tickets. Because one thing you don't want to do, especially in cities like this, is get on that stage after people have spent their hard-earned money and you're not funny. Oh, damn.
But
these people will fight you.
But you see it a lot, though, right?
I do.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You say you've been in comedy for 6 years, right?
I have.
Have you ever bombed?
I've never, you know what, and this is so crazy. You know how most people say, I've gotten booed or you ain't good until you get, I've never got booed because funny is just something that I am. Now, did I know the structure of stand-up comedy? No, because funny and comedy are two different things, just like dancing and choreography or singing and vocalization.
Right, because everybody don't realize that you, just because you're funny don't mean you can go do comedy.
Don't mean just stand-up comedy. No. So I could get on the stage and just go for probably like an hour. That was easy. But when you structure it to the point where you can set people up for the punchline, you got to know your gives and takes, and that's what makes you a little more marketable.
Well, who's your shout out? Like, who were the people that you like learned from? Not just celebrity wise, but like people that you learned that structure from. That like after the first one, you was like, oh, I see how he did it, so I can.
Tony
do it like
Woods. Tony Woods from DC.
Yes.
His mom saw me on the internet and she used to come and sit front row at all my shows out here in Baltimore. She had to see me and it was amazing. And Tony and I, till this day, he tell that story every time. He was like, "Man, my mama don't love nobody as much as me except you." And he told us, he was telling us that the other day in the hallway at a show because Tony to me is iconic. He's legendary, and he came up around that time as Dave Chappelle, who's another, oh my God, comic that I just desire to be half of. But outside of Tony, I watched a lot of sketch comedy. Stand-up was never the thing that made me want to do comedy. It was actually the sketches like Flip Wilson and Carol Burnett.
Yeah.
Also people like Nipsey Russell, whom I'm an understudy of. We do a rhythmic comedy. That's when we know how to just go, but every other word can also rhyme. And we don't do it while in out style. It's a skill, baby. I promise you that. Not everyone can do that.
Would you love to be a part of Wild 'N Out, though?
I went on season 16 just to see how things was going because I'm cool with a lot of people like Chico, Lovely Mimi, and I are like really good friends. I talked to Tyler, Chronicles a lot. So I was already in that circle of some sort because most of us comics, especially from being internet personalities, we're like 6 degrees of separation. Is that the lane of comedy for me per se? No. But will I do it just because of the love I have for comedy? Yes.
I think you'll be awesome.
I know I will.
But I think you'll be awesome.
Oh my God.
Oh
she
my
friend, she my
goodness.
oh. She said that when I came in. That's why she said cousin. Wine. I said, oh my God, that is my cousin.
Okay.
What was your first tour that you was like, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life? That aha moment, like, you know what, this it, this right here.
When I first got my bigger checks, I was like, okay, this is more than I would have made at Wells Fargo, because I worked at a bank before. I worked at Forever 21. I've worked in so much like retail and always for the people. So yeah, and that is no easy thing.
But that's good for comedy.
It is, because a lot of my jokes come from the bank and shit like that. I'm like, you know what? No, bitch, I didn't put a hold on your money. That's Wells Fargo. No, I can't give you. Oh, well, you can do whatever you gotta do, but do it behind this glass. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can spit, cuss, fuss, fight, but behind the glass, man.
All jokes aside, I swear bank tellers are the calmest cashiers ever.
Because I ain't got time. I'm like, I'm not about to get out of character.
They are so
I love people with Darren's personality and customer service. They are the best fucking people ever. I swear.
Because we're going to get right on your level. I'm like, oh, that's what you're going to do. Well, you're going to call the manager. Oh, all right. You do that.
Manager.
Manager. And not to say I probably could have been a manager, but I just don't like them type of responsibilities. No.
That just is not the life for you.
No, I
A
don't.
lot more stress too.
Exactly. Yes, it does, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, the comedian over there,
Oh my
everybody.
God.
Wait, we got another comedian in the building?
Hey, y'all.
So Kelly just walked in here so calm and so pretty. She was on her phone, like, don't worry about me.
Ain't caused no scene. She's just sitting in the background. Nobody.
That's my
Bothering
girl. She's
nobody.
like my hidden weapon. Like, you know how, like, when somebody thinks you ain't got no more bullets in your gun and you pull out a knife? She's like my pocket knife. Like, see, pull out the Cali.
How did y'all meet?
Through comedian Woo Woo, who's on her way.
Okay. I feel from talking, we have done a couple of comedians, but like 4 or 5.
This is
Comics are the best.
This is the 4th one.
I would say that you guys are.
No.
How many? What you gonna say?
It's the motherfucking third, because that fourth one was not.
That's crazy.
Oh, Lord.
Baby.
He don't count.
I am.
That's just like that.
I
That
don't
one
know
in
him.
that one in the body
nigga
count. You just don't be like, no, wait, that one
Just
doesn't
that
count.
one that didn't come out the chamber. Like,
Yeah, you know
No,
what?
no,
That
was
ain't
a-
count.
that nigga was a comedian, a stripper, a boxer. Like
oh, he did it.
My
all.
man was confused.
Okay.
That's what it sounded like.
Listen, that was definitely a different type of situation.
it was
But
different vibes.
from you to Dave Butler to Woo Woo, it has always seemed to be a very tight knit.
Those are two of my favorites. I love Dave
Oh,
Butler.
I do
He's
too.
hilarious.
After him,
is-
Hysterical.
Yes, he's Saturday Night Live, Dave
yes,
Chappelle,
ready.
Ryan Davison.
Mhm.
Like,
First of all,
he's a prominent writer too.
If y'all get a chance, y'all can check us out on YouTube. Watch that episode. You will laugh the entire time.
Oh,
Like,
that's what Dave did.
And it was like a straight face for him. It was like second nature.
Yeah.
Like it was everything.
That's what Dave gives. I would love to have Dave on my next tour. That would be amazing.
Mhm.
So, Dave, if you're watching right now, which I don't know if you are,
Dave, I still got your number, Dave.
I do too. As a matter of fact, I should have told Dave come on up here.
I love Dave.
Yeah. His comedy's so raw and uncut. He's, yeah.
It is.
I
The
got
truth.
a question for both of y'all since y'all are doing this comedy thing. Are you considered a comic if you don't write all your jokes? Are you just considered funny, an entertainer? Are you a comic if you
Comedy
don't
is
write?
personality. So you don't have to write to be funny. As a matter of fact, my last 2 viral moments, I didn't say nothing at all.
Mhm.
I was just sitting at a bar, and it became a meme. And actually, I was at I'm sorry, guys.
You good.
At the Hazelwood Inn, actually.
The Hazelwood, shout out to the Hazelwood.
Because I ain't wanted to do. No, she's my secret weapon. Kelly know what we do.
I like Kelly.
Mhm.
Kelly was already on point. Casey, I got you. Don't even worry about it.
Listen.
Whole vibe, though, 'cause Kelly ain't said shit. She was like, I got you, boo.
But no, to answer your
Mhm.
question, no, you ain't got a right to be a good comic. I know a lot of good comics who are just great facial expressing person, and they're stars. Like Arsenio Hall, you know,
Mhm.
quote unquote. He used to write some of the stuff for Eddie. Does not take away from Eddie. Eddie is a powerhouse.
Yep.
He's voice control. Comedy is voice. Comedy is express. Comedy is so many fucking things. So
Sure is.
yeah, man, it is. So
Yep, same thing. I just posted a video today saying little to nothing.
But absolutely.
And I was like, oh, this skyrocketed a little bit.
And that's how it be.
Mhm.
Is this comedy game different for the whole Instagram type of what we got now? TikTok, right? Does that make y'all tours better, the money better, be able to experience y'all on a personal level, definitely due to the COVID situation?
It's easier to develop a fan base, that's for sure. I sell tickets, so I know I can always get jobs. Every comedy club is my friend. Yeah, Darren. Saw what you did at the Funny Bone there. Why don't you come on over and, please be here at 8 o'clock. No, how you people do. It's just a joke. Don't get sensitive. I'm like, my nigga. You said that during Black History Month. I'm not sensitive. I'm serious.
Just tell them you appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you feel like social media helps your exposure a lot?
It can be a gift and a curse. It did for me, but I've seen too for some and just be like, well, damn, you ain't go nowhere from that shit. You know? It didn't get you nowhere. Still at mama's, huh?
In the basement.
Well, we not.
You not talking some shut the hell up there.
You're not about to. We're not about to skip past it. Darren, I would say Darren is a very forward person. He done cussed me out kind of a little bit
Exactly.
on the phone. He done blocked me. I just sent the man a message.
Exactly.
Damn, you got blocked.
Listen.
Oh, I got blocked.
In the first day, when I see you to read my shit and ain't said nothing back,
Hold on,
blocked.
no. That's not him. So all three of us
Right.
had access to the Instagram. So we didn't clarify that.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So all of us reach out to different people. He just happened to reach out to you.
Oh no, I think y'all for
Darren,
he blocked me
I
on his.
clarified it with Darren. Darren told me he didn't want to talk to me because he wanted to
But
talk
you
to light
was
skin.
I
But
know
you
who I
decided.
wanted to talk to.
Darren blocked me on his cell phone. Everybody, it wasn't Instagram. This was a one-on-one.
Look, don't take it personal. He don't play.
Listen,
That's
at all.
that's on period with anybody.
I block my mom sometimes. I'm like, you know what, girl? This too much. Brenda, this too much. Like, I'm a petty ass bitch. As a matter of fact, I'm so serious. A petty ass bitch. I'm Pablo Sanchez in this motherfucker. I'm serious. I'm so petty. I'm so petty.
Where do you?
Sign.
A Capricorn.
Sound about right.
Yeah.
So am I.
But Callie is a December Capricorn.
Yeah.
They're a little different.
I got a question for
I thought
you.
you said a decent Capricorn. I was gonna say, well, damn.
You know, they don't make those. She's so undecent.
I got a question for you and Kelly. Since y'all out here on this road, I don't know if y'all seeing anybody, but does it make it hard to be faithful, or is it easy to be faithful going city to city, person to person?
Ain't nobody got time for them niggas.
What happened to you, Kelly? Who hurt you?
Kelly said, fuck
Speak, Callie, because that came from a place of seriousness.
Listen.
I ain't even never heard Callie
Did
say
you
the
not just see
N-word.
Darren say he the other day he had to post that video about him wanting a little TikTok boo? He want go, but I want you to come in with him.
I mean, I got a boo in every city, but like that's just every city. I'm looking for somebody in my city. That would be.
Are you in your city? You travel so much as a comedian.
Yeah, so I need them to stay home, so when I get there, I can have some at home ass. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, I like the out on the road type shit too. That's my thing.
So we have a bachelor players type of situation.
Yeah. Whoever deal with me gonna have to deal with me. Nigga, I cheat to make you stronger. That's what you need to know. Suck it up, little boy.
That little boy.
At least I told you, nigga.
Yo.
I could have been one of them people cheating and lying. I cheated and told you. You gonna sit here and cry in my
You
face.
said that shit with your chest.
I said it with my until he walked out. I'm like, oh my god.
Darren, I just gotta say, when you did your little straight man segments, I was dying laughing.
Thank you, because did it look like a struggle for me?
It did. It
Mind
looked,
your business.
Mind your business.
Everybody can have a wife.
but it looked like you was like, look, I gotta keep this together.
Damn right. It was so hard. I was like, shit, Darren, straight man don't walk like this. Because I got out the car switching, hips so high they was touching Jesus. I was like, Lord, calm the hips. Straight man, calm the hips. Then I went out with my homeboy that day. I was on a date, but I forgot that I was straight that day. So I was like, nah, bruh, sit in the booth for me, but sit on the opposite side across from me. And let's not do 2 for 20, because that shit, you know what I'm saying? That implies we're on this date together. No, you get your own partial salad, my nigga.
First of all, we're not gonna shit on the 2 for 20 like it ain't come through.
It is a thing, but
The
not
2
on a
for
straight
20.
man date.
Right,
no.
you don't-
Oh no, definitely.
You and
not.
me and you can't go do no 2 for 20.
You gonna do a 2 for 20 for yourself?
Right, that's what he's saying.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
But I heard the 2 for 20 change, so it's not even as big as it used to be when you used to really get 2 entrees, a big.
No, girl, now you get an appetizer.
Listen, it's a pandemic. They out here.
They figured that
They
shit out.
they figured it out.
They
Yeah.
said, no, ma'am, like they said, she had
Said,
changed the
too
price
many of
on
you
a bitch.
niggas is getting this 2 for 20. We gotta do something about this.
They know their food.
Niggas coming up and saving money. Let's change it 2 to 25. And then after that, it still be 2 for $30. You're like, God damn.
You
I
gonna
still
buy
can't get
something
it right.
else?
Oh,
But-
you are.
But I'd be remiss if I didn't speak on how I found out about you, Darren. Is when the video you did.
Oh, I thought you went to Buns.
No.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
Buns
The
is a
video
gay
you
club
did
in
with your,
Baltimore.
with,
I didn't even know.
Oh, I knew.
No.
Did you know?
I didn't know.
They
Never
got
knew.
that-
But no, when I found out,
I'm playing my nigga. Don't fight me after this. Please don't fight me after this. I got a 10-second windmill. After that shit, I'm tired. Let me get to my for real.
Baby.
I hit shoulders and collarbones.
It's okay
and
as long as you windmill to the car.
You
Bring
better
that
know it.
ass up.
You better know it. I'm windmilling walking back with Cali started, bitch. Started the car. I'm tired, bitch. I'm swimming. Backstroke. This nigga got me. Cali, stop hitting me. Call my daddy, Cali. Ooh, this shit hurts.
but no.
He get like that.
My favorite video of yours is the one with you talking about your niece and you gave her your credit card information for the bar.
My nigga.
That shit was so funny. Oh my
I
god.
think that's a lot of people's favorite because that was my first viral work. And that video had been seen like over 30 million times from YouTube and Instagram. It's amazing. And that was my first check I ever made from social media. So once I made that check, I was like, damn. I went to Wells Fargo. I was like, nigga, bye. I ain't gonna say shit. No 2-week notice. I'm giving you a 2-minute notice. Find somebody. Call Dorothy. That big bitch, I will never come to work. Call her. So serious. I left that day. That video was real because it was serious. My niece was too old to be playing with Barbies anyway. But she was 13 years old sitting there.
That's still decent,
Oh,
though.
my nigga.
Not to be playing with no Barbies.
Not with my
No.
credit card.
No, hold
She said
on.
no.
Because these
You know what you playing with at that age.
Yes. Ken.
These new 13-year-olds look 16.
Yes, they
So
do.
we
Yeah.
want to appreciate
Yeah, that's
the 13-year-olds still want to play with Barbie.
it's
No,
different. 13-year-olds
she was
now.
actually in the EC classes, so you know how that feels.
Yeah, I can agree with
She was
that.
behind in time and behind in age. That's why
Yeah.
you not 13
So
playing
Darren,
with
now
dog.
what behooves?
What behooved me was when I saw my damn it and y'all when I say EC class, that's just for exceptional
Please tell them.
children, not in a bad way, guys. I'm
He
not
said
picking on EC. Lord have mercy, you got to make disclaimers in 2021 because
Yeah,
they be like,
real
Darren was picking
sensitive.
on slope. No, I was not.
It's-
I won't.
Maybe
I'm speaking on my niece.
What's
Yeah, she was.
Listen, that's your family. You got the
I
right.
can say whatever I want about my sister's kid. I don't care what none of y'all gotta say. You don't know my sister. You don't know. You give me back my 750 Street Bickles. Man, that girl, she had me in the negative. Y'all know this was at the beginning of my career. That's all I had. That's all I
that
had.
negative supposed to
I
get you
just-
to the next check?
Yes, it did. I just spoke. Come on, man.
See,
Come
I
on,
know.
Joe.
I know.
Listen,
Don't worry about it.
Listen, that week. Listen, when you live in paycheck to paycheck, that week in between is where. Yeah.
That's the one that really show who's a hustler or not. I started selling the street peas that week. Pussy plates and plasma. I said, you know what? This bitch got me selling peas out my house. Then my sister was like, I'm gonna have to pay you in increments. I said, no, bitch, she didn't take that in increments. You pay me in full amount, nigga. You sprinkle me like a crackhead. I needed my money.
Lucky she ain't say you had to wait for tax time.
No, I won't gonna do that. I mean, my sister would have been both locked up because I'm gonna windmill that ass to death. I was gonna beat up Niecy Poo too. Come on out. You old enough to fuck it up and you're gonna get beat up. Come the fuck out. Come out.
I got.
You can run up a check. You can get that ass
Damn
beat.
right. You can run up a fight. Let's get it, my nigga. I was on it.
I got something. Wait a minute. So as you know, you start making more money, you start getting more fame. Which one you can't go either way? You gotta choose. Which one's more important, the fame or the money? No one knew you. You just had the bread, or everybody knew
Hey,
you.
listen, the word fame.
Listen,
I hate
Kelly
the
over
word
there in the
fame.
background telling you.
But I'm gonna have to
Bitch,
choose.
save money for 300. Save money.
I need my money. I really, really do. But the fame helps me get it. So I would say the fame is more important. I didn't really want to be famous. I just wanted to tell jokes. But I guess they come along with the territory. However, the fame includes my fan base who makes me who the fuck I am. So I'm going to definitely choose. Can I say the F word? I can say it.
You can say whatever.
You
Fuck.
freely
Thank
on this
you.
motherfucker.
Thank you. Oh, okay. I can.
Baby,
I know I can.
let me
man.
tell you something. This is a podcast, not a radio show.
Thank
So
you.
say whatever the fuck you want to say.
We speak-
Oh, Everyone's just dropping
There
their
you
word. Fuck. Fucking fuck.
Darren, you come in this studio, we family here, so you speak how you goddamn want to.
I didn't want to be all y'all cousins, but whatever.
It's all right.
Just
I
y'all
understand.
I just want
You know, Darren like little yellow.
All right, so I got
Shade, the shade.
I do got a question. I do got a question for you, for Darren and for Kelly.
All right,
Okay.
what's your question?
So, how did COVID affect y'all daily lives this year? Because I know you said you were still you were still on the road and everything, but how did it affect your daily life with your job and everything else?
Kelly, you want to take
Look, it's hard. It's been hard. Like, let me say first that I work for Delta when I'm not doing comedy. I've not been with Delta for a year. You know what I'm saying? It's been at least a year since I've been with Delta. However, it allowed me also to focus on my comedy.
Correct.
In my career, meet Darren, you know what I mean? And work with several other comics, so it worked out. It worked out, in my favor at least.
For myself, it's been really cool too. The hardest part is probably my grandmother's 86.
Yeah, come on,
What you got
Kelly.
going on, Kelly?
Chill, come on, Kelly.
They want you to come on to
We
the
don't know
camera,
where
Kelly.
nobody is, Kelly.
Please don't fall, Kelly.
Okay.
Lord have mercy, because it
Come
looked
on
like you
to
had
the
your
YouTube.
drawers.
There you go. We're going to show you what Kelly look like
Go
now.
on to YouTube. Go on to YouTube.
That's
baby.
my sis. For myself, it's cool until it's time to come to Baltimore and see my grandmother. My grandmother's 86.
Okay.
So we're in a place where we don't know if it's going to heal up, and she's very, apprehensive about anything and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm used to when I see my Nana, like we jump into hugs and shit. I'm like, Nana, make me one of them granny love sandwiches. You know I love you. And she always like, I'm getting old, baby, and I always keep her young. And I can't even do shit like that right now because last time I went to my Nana house, she saw me from the porch, right, and set me on the porch. She was like, I'm going to bring your granny love sandwich out here, and I'm going to talk to you through the screen. My Nana slid me my damn plate. You remember how they did in Color Purple when she was like, get that thing to make me something? Nana slid that shit. I felt like Seeley in that bitch. I said, you know what? Suge like honey, and I was like a bee. I want to follow her everywhere, be where she go. I was like, damn it, Nana. So the heartfelt part from it, all jokes aside, is like, if this pandemic don't end and my Nana is older, I risk a chance of not being able to hug somebody that I love. So I miss that.
Do you ever see yourself doing like movies?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nah.
You would have been good in Coming to America too. Where's Amazon?
That's March 5th.
I definitely would have. I would have.
Shit.
Would you do would you do a comedy or would you want to test your limits, do a drama? Like, what was that movie that just came out, Malcolm and Maria?
Whatever
that toxic
I do,
shit?
I just don't want to play gay.
Yeah, I get
because
that.
that's the
You don't wanna be
stereotypical.
put in the box.
Right, I don't need to be the hairdresser. I don't need to be the gay friend. No, I can play a straight cop. I can fuck bitches and
Get money?
and get money.
You just gonna have
What you say, huh?
practice a lot.
No, I don't have to practice fucking bitches. I watch porn. Honey. I know what to do.
I just don't want you to be like.
I've seen the steps performed before, goddamn it.
Let's just get this straight. I done fucked bitches before.
Let's
I
say
just want
it.
you to know, before I was comedian Darren Fleet, can't nobody fuck you better than a homeless nigga. I was living with my mama, so
Listen,
I needed
a
a place to stay.
homosexual will give you the best sex you ever had in
Oh
your
my
life.
God, a homosexual?
Yeah.
My nigga.
Listen, we all
Shit,
been
I'll fuck your credit
homosexuals.
cards out right on out your purse, but like, go ahead. For me. That's how it be, bro. I've done that. You would have been a victim. I'm like, look at her fine ass. Walking to the car. Let me put my straight man voice on. Yo, baby. I mean, that's not it.
Let's.
Yo, baby.
You know I love the bird tones, baby.
Come
I
on
wanna
now.
be like, you
I get very Tony Braxton with a bitch.
Oh, that's my go-to karaoke song.
Just be a man about it. Some niggas that did you wrong, sis. You need a gay man. You need you a sissy. Come on. LGBT, I said that with the utmost respect.
I got a question because you already done showed me you showed me a lot. Have you ever, man or female or whoever, finessed anybody?
He only asking because he a finesser.
I'm a finesser. So I want to know, have you ever finessed, whether it was for a check at the comedy stage? Have you ever finessed your way into getting something that you wanted?
That's all comedy is, finessing our ways through life. You know what I mean? Like, I get on the stage every night. I go through. I can't even explain it because I do it so damn well. It's almost
He's a true
borderline
finesser.
fucking amusing. Like, yeah. I'm like, damn, because when I go to sleep at night, sometimes I'm like, Darren, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to tell that lie. And then when I think about it, Yes,
I
the fuck I did. Like, I needed
The
that money.
Capricorn come out.
Yeah, I did tell you I was
You
going to be
did.
on time.
You just like your good cop, bad cop.
It is.
Why would you do
Oh, you thought we
that?
just skipped you? Let me look back.
Oh, Caliandra, she finessed me every damn night.
Let's hear about one of your famous finesses.
Listen, I was just about to say that. I was like, he walks in and he be like, "Ooh, I wish I was straight, Callie." All the time.
I do, because Callie is my type of. Callie cooks for me like 3, 4 in the morning, and not just cook. Like it be 3, 4 in the fucking morning, and it be what I want. Callie
It be what I want.
Type of she be like, "What you want?" And I be like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have some salmon." Right? Callie go up in there, season the salmon.
Shout out, sorry, Darren. Shout out to John who just came over here.
Can we put our mic
Who
appreciation?
was interrupting
John.
our damn? I was about to get up and do absolutely
Don't do
nothing.
that because John got the W word too.
Oh, I was gonna get up and do absolutely nothing, John.
Thank you, John.
Did
John.
you not hear me say I windmill? So if you got a right hook, you got me. Lord have mercy. I didn't see that coming. Callie, start the car. Walking backwards. Swimming, bitch. Oh, God damn, he got me. Callie, he's stumping me. Call my daddy.
Would you ever work? I don't know why this just came to me. Would you ever work with, what's his name? I think y'all know it. What's his name? Lonnie, right?
Oh, Lonnie B.
Lonnie B from DC. I have worked with Lonnie B before. We did I actually did his podcast, which was kind of like it was on a different plateau. It was kind of like a I don't know what to call it, but it was like a radio. It was kind of very much so Breakfast Clubsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it was just a one-man show, which was pretty dope. And he had the live studio audience, so it was really, really
That's what
eclectic.
he used to dance out to.
Yeah, he was really, really amazing. So yeah, shout out to Lonnie B.
He seems naturally funny as well.
Yes. I don't know if he does comedy per se, but I do know that that funny is definitely there because I've watched some of his videos and be like, yeah, I would have said that. Go
That-
Lonnie.
Yeah.
That's me.
He is. Lonnie's funny.
Yes, he is.
Well, Darren, we got a pretty good following on the show, so go ahead and plug your tour if you want.
Hey.
All right.
You talking about the sold out one?
So, you better know it. Well,
Yeah.
Baltimore sold out Friday live at Sully's.
Ain't
And this
that
was.
a bitch?
Well, it don't mean y'all can't come through. Y'all podcast.
You want us to
Well,
sit
you-
in the back?
I'm
No,
just
y'all can
saying.
sell the comics. Y'all word.
I went to go buy your show, and I ain't gonna out the person that's supposed to be on the show. We ain't gonna talk about it. But that show is available tomorrow. I thought yours would have been available. Yours sold out.
In a day.
It was
Under
amazing.
24 hours. Every
Okay,
ticket band.
Beyonce.
Well, it wasn't not originally a part of my tour. I was just like, okay, since I'm here, let me pick up something while I'm here. Hilarious Omar is one of, internet personality who I've worked with a lot. He's amazing, and he's a great stand-up. He's a great stand-up.
Yes,
and I've
he
worked
is.
with
First
him
of all,
over the
he had
years.
the whole club doing a jingle.
Yes, he did. I was like, now how you get that? How you get Baltimore niggas to cooperate? I can't even get them to give me a
Well,
good
shit,
half and half.
shit, tell Omar come holler at us.
I definitely will. Omar, come holler at them. Just did.
Yeah.
Mel- Omar been in his bag. I remember I seen Omar probably, it's 2021. I probably caught Omar probably a solid 2017.
It was amazing that we worked together a couple times.
Mhm.
with
I caught-
videography.
What's the pop in Baltimore club? What's one of them? Not Sully's. What's another one? What is it?
Magoo's
Nope. Keep going. Keep going.
The Comedy Factory.
There it is. I seen him at the Comedy Factory. He was. What you expect him to be online? He
Absolutely.
is a showman.
Yes, he is. He's lit, and he knows how to work the crowd, which is. I love crowdmanship. I love when people can just get the crowd to say, Jesus wept or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. That was a bad.
Yeah, we went past it. Don't worry about it.
No.
When I say Jesus, y'all wouldn't have said wet. Y'all would have been like, turn water into wine. What's in your wine fucking glass? There, yeah, that's it.
I
But
would have been like good all the time.
that's God is.
Yeah, right. You definitely fucked
She
that.
don't even know the father from the
Listen,
son.
that's the
Do you know your dad? No,
Oh, I know Big Greg. Big
I-
Greg is side churn.
no, I meant that in the best way. I don't want Big Greg to come up. Yeah, she know me.
Don't do that to Big
Sorry.
Greg.
I'm sorry,
Big
Big
Greg
Greg.
retired and smoked cigars and drank.
Don't he?
Oh, he on the
He
same
was
shit
a-
my
he
pops on.
chilling.
Yeah.
Big Greg.
Oh,
chilling.
gangsters. Like, nigga, don't
Yeah.
make me. If I gotta come up, I'ma come up.
What do you feel about what's something happening right now? What do you feel about the whole Kanye and Kim situation? When getting a little divorce. Do you feel like that was just something that publicity wise or whatever for you? Do you feel like that was some true?
I'm be honest.
Kelly Face just told the story.
I don't feel about
Kelly
it.
said,
I don't care
"Child."
what them damn.
They be back together. Y'all already know what time it is.
And I'm not.
Kelly's
here
a
for the
savage.
KKK. Kim, Courtney, Kotex, Kleenex,
Karen.
Clorox. I'm sick of all of them. Just do what you do. They have made it so that they are the reason for so many people thinking that popularity is talent. Me personally, I feel the same way Beyonce feels. You didn't work to get here. Why are we sitting beside each other?
Yep.
I just
True.
ain't got time for it. Black people have to work twice as hard just to get half of what other people get. So when I'm here for that, I'm like, okay, Kanye, you made your bed, lay in it, and as far as I'm concerned, stay in it.
But you know,
Preach.
that's a part of what our podcast kind of showcase. Like the reason why these wonderful gentlemen even came up with the idea is because we feel like there's so much talent in this city. Like in this city is so much talent, and we want to showcase that for people who don't have a platform, for people who don't have a voice, for
Absolutely.
people that's just struggling and fighting their way through their entrepreneurship.
Yep.
The Vibes Podcast is here to give you that platform. So
And
shots out to us.
that's dope for
Shout
y'all, and
outs.
dope for y'all too, black men. I'm excited.
I got a
about
call from a squeegee boy the other day. I was like, oh, it is a different world. He had a Cash App, a Venmo, an Instagram.
Let them niggas say.
Like they got a whole little thing now.
He don't even ask for money. He
Let
just
the
say,
squeegee
here you
boys
go.
live. I always give them $20. I do the Meek Mills. Y'all share that. Share that. Oh, nigga, I ain't got no more shit. Get off my car before I take you with me. But I love the squeegee boys because a hustle is a hustle. They could be. Now, let me
Could be
tell
selling
y'all.
drugs at 13, 14, 15 years old.
And that's more money.
Yeah.
She thought I was about to agree with her. No, sis. They could be, but they're not. Your kid is weak if he ain't got the pack. Fuck. He ain't even gonna do no real jail time behind that little crack he's selling. He could be selling crack out here with water bottles. Fuck up my car, nigga. Sell me some crack. Stop. But no, real shit. That's really how I feel. Because my kid, if he tell me he want to work the streets, I'm like, nigga, go get that pack.
Go get the pack.
Yeah, he 14. I'll take the charge. That's my kid. Psych. That was comedian Woo Woo probably. I'm gonna go and shit.
Go get it.
Get,
What you need? What you need us to do?
No,
John,
that's all,
please,
baby.
can you pass me? It was comedian Woo Woo. I can't have her sitting outside and then Woo Woo can fight, and my windmill ain't gonna stop her. So please,
First of all,
the one with the crack windshield. That's a squeegee boy did that.
I was trying to wait for
With the
Woo Woo
Gucci
to
case.
Get here
Crack
because
windshield. the Gucci.
Yeah, I peeped it. I peeped it.
It's kind of like them old bitches who get them new booties. They got a bad heart with a new ass. It's the same thing, you know. Like, damn, you should have got your heart fixed, Miss Gloria. But your
She
body
outside.
nice, bitch. She is.
But I was trying to wait for Woo Woo to get here to touch base on the fact that if you have never seen Darren and Woo Woo's video, you have to check it out.
That coffee joint.
That
Man,
fuck-
what?
First of all,
Hey, girls, somebody coming to let you in now. You already out?
Woo Woo been here before.
Woo Woo is a Baltimore person.
y'all in the subway, baby.
Yeah, I just want YouTube to hear your lies. Say it again.
She must have had an
This is the time where I'm gonna put you on mute and talk about you. That bitch lying, y'all. She know exactly what the fuck is. She know all about Baltimore. We back, Woo. I ain't saying nothing that bad, but girl, get your ass here. We here. Shree.
Shane line.
All right, 7:34. Knock at the door.
There
All
you go.
right.
Woo is dope though.
Shane
That's
line.
my girl,
Shane
but
line.
she's
When a
so
Baltimore
adorable.
person tell you where they
Yeah.
at, how long it's gonna take, they gonna get there then.
But y'all energy together, it meshes so well.
It's
like,
chemistry.
It's amazing.
Thank
like, yo, that motherfucking Starbucks video.
Cause Woo and I are on the same. I find I don't find I tell people all the time, I didn't give Callie an opportunity. I didn't give Woo an opportunity. They took it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of black women are overlooked in the comedy scene because it's like it's only one. You can only be Tiffany Haddish or Monique or Samora or Jess or whatever.
Yeah,
but-
she touched base on that when she was here.
It needs to be more. So my ordeal, I don't know if people have noticed this, but every time I do a comedy show, I have a black woman on my show, and it's been like that
Preach.
for years. From Just Niche to Sweet Baby Keita to Ty Davis to Woo Woo. I
I love
on
Ty Davis.
purpose,
I
on
love
purpose,
Ty
because they have a voice and they funny in it.
I got a question
I'm
for
the niggas.
I got a question for Kelly.
Okay.
So when you think of a Tiffany Haddish or Monique, you think when you just like with a female rap, you think automatically it's going to be sexual. Like that's how they portray themselves to be funny. Do you feel like you got to stay in that lane to get your jokes off, or do you like to go on off the strip?
Absolutely not. Because for anybody that knows me, my comedy's clean.
Yes, it is.
Like I
Callie
don't
don't even cuss.
I don't use profanity.
Okay.
And if you
Oh, she grew up in a household that used.
Would you like?
I say, Kelly, you should have told us something at the door, guy.
You ain't got to shake an empty cup, brother.
Listen, nothing against anybody that uses it. I'm gonna say that first of all, but if I feel like it's a gift if you can be funny without using profanity,
Absolutely.
that is amazing.
It's a whole
And
different.
and I've seen comedians get on the stage. You ain't gotta talk about penises. Y'all like, oh, she said real corny, talk about penises. But you know what I'm saying? You don't have to. It doesn't have to always be about
You know,
sex.
Callie don't talk about sex when she called dicks penises.
Penises.
She
You
did.
don't have to talk about penises.
Penises.
Man,
I'm
you,
like, damn, are we in
And she
sex
thought
with
about
her?
how she wanted
would
to
you like
phrase it.
something else? I
But the same
appreciate
thing.
you.
I don't mix and match.
That was the cleanest shit ever. Like the penises.
Penises.
And it was
The
so proper.
penis.
She made sure she had to say it the right way. Penises.
Penises.
It sounds like that old Jamaican. The penis. Thickness, level, not tight, neck, no. The penis. Come on, sis.
Listen. I mean, and like I said, I feel like if
Don't
you
spill
can,
Come on there and run us over. That's enough communion.
if you can get up there and be able to make the crowd laugh or make your followers laugh, you know.
But that's crowd control. So like
Yeah.
I MC for a DJ. I work for a company called Premier Events. Shouts out to Premier Events with DJ Gully, and we host a lot of weddings and birthday parties and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's crowd control. Like
Bro,
Absolutely.
it ain't a Vibes Podcast episode unless E Grady it plugs in Premier Events. Okay.
shouts out to Premier Events, and shouts out to me because my bakery's about to open March 26th.
And shout out to my tour that I just
That's
kind of like.
fucking sold out.
That's fucking soda. And we didn't name it what behooved me this time. We named it the Nip It in the Bud Tour on purpose. 'Cause that's
How
one of
many
my-
cities did you do?
Well, no, I'm doing actually because it's a pandemic. You got to be a little far and in between with the cities. So I have to go, from city to city like scasely.
Yeah.
So right now we got like 8 cities, but out of 8 cities, we still managed to do
But that's a blessing.
23 shows because they're giving me 5 and 6
God
days back to back.
damn.
Oh, man.
Talk about the bag.
Wait a minute, hold on. Him being his own manager,
Oh, yeah,
setting
he
it up
told us that,
himself.
baby.
Oh, so we
Yes.
just gonna walk in.
Well,
I
she's
just
great.
want you to know we gonna walk in on
Yeah.
Friday when he.
We
No,
gon'
please do.
what happened?
What our name on Beyonce?
I'm already got y'all. I got my cousins.
What made you?
And-
What made you fire your manager, or what was the event that you was like, nah, I got this?
I didn't. Just
Y'all
jump right
side.
to the point.
Yeah, let's just get-
This is that's definitely not woo. This is
One of them.
Stan sexy ass, and I gotta say the Stan sexy. I'm so sad.
You know you a creeper when your phone messages don't show unless you look at it. But go ahead.
Like, 'cause I just got all happy right here, like oh my
The
god.
butterfly.
I'm like, yo, wrap this shit up. I gotta go. No real shit.
That's that meme that said I leave my mother in the Walmart once he texts me. and say,
Let me
"Where
tell
you
you,
at?"
I would leave my aunt in a hover round just to. I'm talking about 0% charge, bitch. Push yourself. Hold on to something. Will yourself, aunt.
And ask them, can you plug it up?
Absolutely. That's when the bitches can look, plug that shit up over there in wireless, bitch.
Well,
I
I think we got somebody at the door.
But woo, nasty. That's my chick. Hey, woo. Yeah. Woo is the only person
John.
who's up in the interview. Hey, mommy.
It's supposed to be somebody else right there.
Girl.
He said he outside.
Who you smell good as shit?
Hey, you tip. He said so.
Then we see you, Wolf.
Shake your big toes. Shake your big toes.
Back that ass up. Throw them arms up. Shake that ass.
Woo, you better not do it. Woo, you better not do it. You better not do it. You
Oh,
better
that's
not.
right.
That chair.
That chair broke, Woo.
No, nigga, we told
They
we
trying
trying
to
to
actually
actually.
set you down. That one was going.
That mic work right there, Woo. We can hear you right there.
And the camera has panoramic don't view. So what they gonna have to do is turn that motherfucker around for you. Woo, if you
You
need
said
camera
don't?
time, I'll let you.
I don't see no
Comedian
camera
Woo
time.
Woo just walked in the house, and that's one of my favorites. I could not come to Baltimore and just been like, Woo
You
can't
find
come
them
on.
just-
She is a part of everything.
Oh, we got something else coming in.
And now other niggas.
You just never know what might happen on the Vibes Podcast. Goddamn.
What's happening?
At least it's Ken Jones. So like, Ken, come up here.
We gonna get you a chair, brother, man.
I was just trying to hold it down till you got here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How you doing,
Shout
brother?
out to Kelly.
What's happening?
I was like,
thank
I
you,
love
brother.
you.
Appreciate that.
My brother.
Sweats, y'all.
Yeah.
So,
I was just holding down a little spot.
Oh, we gonna do some work there.
I'm gonna need something from you and your brother Line.
We gonna get your contact info before we leave here.
Sweat too. Think I'm gonna plug you for something.
First of all, y'all out here looking good, smelling good, being blessed.
No, we
Shout
going
out to
to
Jesus.
Nigga smell like Philly. Incense. Blue pie, my brother. Come on, my nigga.
He was Muslim. He wasn't even shaking that. All right, my nigga.
Put your headphones on, brother. Yeah, put your headphones on for people can hear you.
I know.
Oh, it's official like tissue, baby.
There you go.
You too, my
That's
love.
the same way I sat up there.
Well, let's we done had too many people stepping in here. Whoa, you know you got the mic right there.
Come sit
Well,
back
you
here.
been talking to the mic like you do every night. Go ahead. The mic.
Moo don't care. Moo don't care. So you see what I see?
Conversation. Okay, not on my interview. You know you.
Woo, you got a mic,
right
Woo.
there, sis. The mic.
Oh,
Woo.
okay, I'm sorry. Let's switch. Woo. You want to move it over?
Okay. What y'all
You
not
can
You
sit
watch
closer
his
to
purse.
the
He
mic.
from Philly.
That's my homeboy.
Philly, I love y'all. Y'all my favorites. Y'all already know
Hey,
that.
John,
Coming to y'all.
can his
Give me a job.
turn his up a little bit?
It is. It's one of my favorite cities.
First of all, I went to a K Michelle concert there, and the Queens loved me. Shout out to my other cousins in Philly. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to Philly. They
Shout out
in
to
my
Philly.
Top, you know, it's hard to stay in your top 3 demographics over the year. Philly has been in my top 3 demographics since I started. So Philly, I love y'all.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You
They
good over
real
there?
Baltimore-ish.
Real Philly boy.
Y'all
Philly
I
boy.
already told you.
So we're gonna need you to introduce yourself just for the people who might not know.
Hey everybody, my name is Ken. Hey everybody, my name is comedian Ken Jones. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm a comedian. I've been doing comedy for about 10 years. I do Instagram comedy, all that other stuff. I do been in a couple movies, couple on Amazon. But that's like, you know, I'm Christian and I'm blessed.
That man said that's life.
Oh, I'm glad
Come
you
on, y'all. Sound like nigga, it's that movie.
I've been on some movies, a couple like crazy.
Wine.
First of all, you further than a lot of comedians that's out here.
You better
Don't
know
you
it.
ever say, "Oh, I just been on Amazon." That's
It's
a
just
huge
a couple
accomplishment.
movies.
I don't give a fuck. It could be one.
Yeah.
God,
Don't you ever downplay
you
that.
know what? Because I'm not
Absolutely.
focused on what's behind me. I'm focused on what's next. I'm
Hey,
not-
there you
Oh,
go.
I know that's
Okay.
I
right.
was going to say it's 3 minutes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know that's
I want to get to the point where I'm
right.
saying it's just a few movies.
Absolutely. Come on, Ken.
You know
Come
what
on,
I'm
Ken.
saying?
I would like to
It's
say
only 10 movies.
Ken came through. Normally I ask people, you know, what you want to drink. We got wine, we got water, we got Fiji for some people. We ain't gonna say nothing.
I'm eventually get that. Just you worry about
Okay,
you.
Hennessy.
Ken said he want Hennessy, brother man. There's Hennessy right there for you.
Yeah, Hennessy.
You can pour you a little bit.
Yeah, you can
Straight
get
no
me some
chaser.
rock.
Callie, you ain't said shit
Ken
about
dog.
Who you come with, Callie?
I know. That's what
Callie,
I'm
see a nigga with dreads. Let me pour you a nigga. I swear to God, I'll storm
Big
you.
ass thing.
I'm still up on my goddamn self. Callie, you better not.
Let me tell you about that motherfucking.
He said,
I met
No,
the
please don't take
young
Callie
girl
from me,
that
because
I-
Callie
I-
cooked for me in the streets one morning. I'm so glad ain't nobody did her down good. God, I'm just gonna take my bed and breakfast.
I'm not gonna take away from.
I be running niggas away from Callie. I be like, man, get the fuck away, bruh.
I couldn't
She
even
on
get
me,
the
bruh.
part.
Maybe like nigga, but you got black power. So
So
nigga,
I'm emo. That's what we had.
we don't be together.
I'm not going to take away from Ken, but I do believe somebody just sent me a show tomorrow for you, right, Ken? You got a show tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah, we on.
Oh
We
yeah.
got Sully's tomorrow.
Oh, I know, cause I'm coming. Ken already bought my ticket.
I forget who we got. We got Henry Jones and Lonnie Davis.
Ooh.
Ryan Canada hosting. That's my guy.
Shout out to all of them, but I'm a big fan of Henry Jones too. I've seen his work and I like his musical set. It's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you start out of, Ken?
Philly. 10
Was-
years ago in Philly.
Was it hard? Were you just doing it for fun? It was like, oh, this the shit.
Man. Yeah, it was hard. I used to get trash. That was ass back then. That was terrible. And I did a number of dick jokes, and I went to poetry crowds and did all dick jokes, and they was
They
not
hated
fucking-
you.
They're like all soul food, so they wanted to hear.
Them sisters was trying to sage his ass.
Oh, yeah, they like,
Not with
we
me.
would not have this dick in my
I
house.
rebuke it.
They were trying to take me off the stage and shit. No, man, this shit was bad. But you keep working, and I was getting on stage like between 5 to 7 times a week back then, and got better. That's right.
So you let the dick jokes go, or before?
No, I ain't let them go. Listen,
Them damn dick jokes is still there, goddamn it.
I pushed them to the back, but I did. Everybody would complain about how much dick jokes and sex jokes and all that shit I would do. So I did a whole year without doing no sex jokes, and nobody noticed.
And Crystal Light.
So I went back. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all
I'm
niggas.
surprised you did it for a year.
I went a whole year without doing no sex jokes, and nobody was like, "Yo, I noticed that new set you got." No, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck it. Put the dick in it.
Everybody got something to say. Fuck these.
Right.
Gotcha. Put that dick right on stage. Bless
Yeah.
your heart. Bless it. But
Do
I
what you
can't say
do.
that she can, and I just piggybacked off what you said about
I
what you
mean,
said.
shit is
Bless your heart.
niggas did.
Dick is dick. Dick is
We
dick.
like it. I mean, I do.
Well,
I do. No, let me tell you. No, because
It can
I
be-
just was telling him to tell you the story. So I just did Ken Jones' show
Shout
last,
out.
the last Thursday.
I thought you were about to say I just did Ken Jones.
How was it? You was about to say how was it?
Because he was talking about his dick. You said I just did Ken
No.
But I'm a Christian, you know.
No.
A Muslim Christian. at
No,
that.
not that. A Muslim
Muslim
Christian.
Christian.
I'm done.
But she did amazing on the show. God bless her.
No, I did the show. So a guy was there. He was selling lemonade, right?
You said a guy was there?
Yeah, he was selling
Once again, I
infused
thought you said
lemonade.
God was there.
And I drank that lemonade over the weekend, and I couldn't even get the proper amount of dick I was supposed to get because I was too high.
Oh no, you gotta ride that dick when you high. I swear to God, you be on the cloud. You be riding that dick like
No, I was
With a
dead. I was stuck. I died.
Well,
Well, that means
I
that you
was-
don't got raped, you should be happy.
That right. That is true.
You don't gotta rape this.
Because I was like this. I was like,
Did you say you be riding a dick like this? Looking like a,
split dick in the mouth.
you look like an SBU victim riding a dick like that. Where am I?
right. Niggas going to jail.
All over
So
the
much
video.
shit. Call me Spirit Airlines. I swear to God.
Not the Greyhound on wings.
Yeah.
that's a great
You could have gave a better airline in Spirit, goddamn.
No ma'am.
It's
Delta's
American.
falling apart.
He'd have been
No,
talking
thank you.
shit. Just a roller coaster, bitch. Just a roller coaster. You on your way to the top. You on your way to the top. Scream.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Hey, Ken, we asked everybody, but we gotta know you. What's more important, coming from Philly, being a comedian? I already knew you was from Philly because you had a beard. I don't. But
God damn.
Young
Yes,
ass
got a
face.
mustache.
I'm the only person here without a beard. But don't worry about it.
Young ass face.
Right.
She said, right.
Foot.
Oh, baby.
Those
Yeah,
got the rolling
hey.
face ass nigga.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I see
pass it.
niggas like me gotta have this beard because I look like a fucking rapist if I take this shit off.
I can see it, rapist.
I look like a pedophile.
See a rapist.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I can see
Now
Tucker
I can
Shelley.
see a rape.
I can see. Woo woo, stand beside me. Not on the bus with him. Stand beside me.
Right.
You gotta watch him.
Right. Yeah, right.
What? I'm gonna get this off my chest. What would you prefer? I heard everybody say they really don't want the fame. So if you had to choose the money, which you making off your tours, or the fame, which one would you rock with?
The money.
Damn,
Hey.
Oh,
that's
damn.
universal.
All day.
They ain't even
The money, you ain't got no shit
I'm
about
gonna
me.
be exactly. I mean, I'm be well known regardless. I know everybody.
Correct.
I already know everybody. I'm saying I know all the famous people.
He said once you know the famous people, the paper's next.
Yeah.
In other words,
Right.
this nigga can go to the BET Awards. Now, he gonna be sitting on the 11th seat.
Yeah.
But
Right, he can go.
11th row, baby. 11th row, but he's still there.
He can go. That's all that
The
matters.
camera moves.
That's
The
it.
camera is
The
Nah,
camera
I-
does move.
I'm still at the carpet, the red carpet. I don't even get in.
And that's fine because you
But-
see the niggas going
Yeah,
there.
I'm like, yo, what's up? I shake
You can
everybody.
take your
I
pictures
shake
like
everybody's hands to try to get them to let me in. They say, nah, that's me. That's how famous I am.
It's alright. We only got the after party. I got you.
Yeah.
I see you there.
It don't even matter because I'm not even invited. So you in a good spot.
Well, you got a podcast. You can watch it virtually.
You know what? I can't stand this
They
thing.
don't invite you nowhere. They don't invite you nowhere. You gotta show up. It don't even matter where it's at. Nobody invites you anywhere.
Hold on, I got one more time. For I asked every comedian that been on here, woo woo, bombed. My man right here is a god, never bombed. Have you ever?
He told you he did.
He ain't bombed.
He said he was
Darren ain't never
I
fought.
didn't bomb. I was
No,
just
not
funny.
Darren.
No, I'm telling Ken, have you?
Ken told you he bombed with
What?
his head in the beginning.
Nigga, he said he did all the damn dick jokes in the soul when people trying to say his head. What the fuck you think that was?
Okay,
First of
so
all, you gotta bomb to even become better. Like,
you
y'all,
go.
if you're not out here bombing, you're not even out here trying.
Right.
I mean, you
I would
you
say
so
that
comfortable
too.
in your material that you keep doing the same thing. So now you done did the same set for 5 years.
See, now I was saying in my defense, I was pushed to it. So funny was just something that I naturally had. I never bombed because no one ever booed. They were always, well, you've seen my work. It's never nothing to get on stage and just be funny.
Right.
But what I count bombing is when my transitions and stuff, now when I choke up on my punchline, I count myself as bomb, but I've never had crickets in the crowd.
Right.
And I'm not saying to pat myself on the back.
You your hardest critic.
I'm just
Right.
a naturally funny bitch.
Right,
I cannot help it.
but you know when
It's just
you
what it
know
is, it's what it
yourself
is.
when you're not yourself, and you can say,
Exactly.
"I could have did better
If
than
you're
that."
not yourself,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
bomb.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can say to
Now, I have
yourself,
a
"I could have did
self-bomb.
better
The
than
crowd
that."
could think
Absolutely.
otherwise.
Yeah,
I mean, the
And
crowd.
self bombs.
The crowd gonna come in there and be like, "Oh, you
I
still
loved it.
funny."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still gonna post my picture.
Right,
They still
all
gonna-
of that.
they still gonna give me all the
Absolutely.
congratulations.
Absolutely.
I need.
just because
They
I got
make
up
me feel
there.
good, but I don't feel good about my session. Now I gotta go work on these.
I don't even like taking pictures with the crowd when I feel like I didn't do my best on stage. I'm like, man,
I'm ready to go. Right.
Smoke about it.
Fuck that. You better embrace that shit. Fuck out of here. We out here grinding.
Embrace
Yeah,
my
every day.
suck ass set. Come
Every
on.
day. Every day.
I'm-
Every day.
I'm asking all every comedian that's in here right now. That's a lot of them. What was a heckler you remember, if you've ever been heckled? Did
In
it throw you
Baltimore,
off?
I had a sweet ass heckler.
A sweet
She was
ass.
so
I know you not.
Yeah, because my fans see you from social media and they want to be personal in the crowd. So they're like, Darren, say it. Oh, let me finish it. I know exactly that's what they do. But I've never had people just like, oh, get them. No.
Right.
What about you, Ken?
The fact that he laughed first.
You know there's about to be a good one. Take a laugh first.
In Philly, we did it's like my fucking 4th, 5th show. They did some bullshit called the Philly Apollo.
Don't do that.
This was
He said, don't do that.
They did it at CCP College. CCP is community.
Did y'all rub a
college
stump?
in Philly. Huh?
Did y'all have to rub a tree? Or
It wasn't no tree. It was just a nigga named Malcolm Hill. He could do
Had a big booty bitch on her body that y'all rubbed those shit.
Malcolm been doing comedy for like 10 years at the time. At the time, they calling him the Prince of Philadelphia. So I go up there and I tell him my first joke, and this nigga's just not with that first joke. He like, you really gonna say that on stage? All right, good luck. But fuck it.
Good luck.
Fuck it. I still go up there. I still do my set. Or I tried to. I'm like, hey, everybody, what's going on? How y'all doing? This side makes some noise. Now this side. And then when I said this side, they were like, boo. I was like, boo your mama. Then the other side, boo. I'm like, fuck all y'all. At once. And then then I went home. On my way home, this girl see me that was at the show. And she was like, damn, I wanted to see your set. Then she gave me some pity pussy for that. So,
Shout out to Pity Pussy.
Shout out to the pity pussy.
I always continue to do comedy. No matter how bad.
You still
in
got
other
some
words,
pity
that
pussy.
nigga bomb once a month. He want that pity pussy.
He get that pity
People feel
pussy.
sorry for
I
me.
hope that bitch was right.
Right.
Not the pity
Pity
pussy.
pussy ain't bad. I've never had it, but I heard it was the better pussy. Right?
So just a
Pity pussy is better pussy.
Better pussy.
what motivates you guys to continue when you guys have like bad days, bad sets, bad anything? What motivates you guys to say, you know what, that was just a bad moment, but joy comes in the morning? So what pushes each and every one of you guys?
We're gonna start with Ken.
The fact that I don't want nobody to be like, yo, he used to do that. Or he used to be a comedian. You used to be funny.
Right.
You used to be the shit. Like, you was the man back in high school. Nah, like, I'm still that
What
nigga.
happened?
Like, I'm still him. And I'm going to progress and be better every single day. So,
Oh,
my goal.
What about you,
I
Darren?
like that.
Go, Darren.
Well, I got people in my inbox who depend on my comedy because whether sometimes we like to admit it or not, at one time in comedy, you had to wait on it. You had to wait for your favorite comedian to drop a special via Netflix, or you had to wait for a TV show. Internet saved comedy because now you can see it every day. And not only that, when my fans know that something is wrong, they be like, Darren, we ain't seen you 2 straight days. What's going on? Because it fills their soul. So I have to do it. It's a requirement. It's my job. It's my favorite job, actually.
Woo and Kelly.
Okay, for me, I would say my motivation is
Ooh, a real
the
one.
laughs from, the laughs in the comments from people who they have bad days. And they're in your inbox like, oh my God, I was about to commit suicide today, but you know what I mean? But because I saw you, you made me laugh and, I'm in a better place now. That makes me feel good. Like, dang, I got to keep going now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that, I feel like that motivates me. And just see people laugh and smile. Because we talked about this the other day. Life is too short.
It is.
You know what I mean? To be
hating on hoes.
Yep. Yep, right there.
That part.
Right there.
Hey, Woo, you next.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Woo.
Come on, Woo.
No, you know what it is for me? It's coming from a girl who had low self-esteem and being a big girl. Being on stage gives me
Fine as
confidence.
fuck.
Thank you, Boo. It gives me confidence. And then I realized that it gives other big girls confidence. I get girls all the time that message me and say something. They be like, yo, I love your confidence. Your confidence is so deep. It's so dope. I mean, I ain't even say deep. I mean, it's so dope. Like, you give me confidence. So for me, I have to keep pushing, keep doing it because it keeps me up. It keeps my confidence up. And I'm just representing for my big girls. I'm doing it for them. Like,
And you're doing it good.
People write me about
what I
her.
love about
They like,
your
I
comedy,
love
Boo-Boo?
her.
You don't address the fact that you're a big girl. You let them niggas see.
I love that about you.
yeah, I
That's one
don't.
thing I've loved about working
And
with
I
you.
don't put
address
nobody
people.
else down
Yeah.
to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
That's not what I
There
did.
you
Don't
go.
girl. Don't
Mhm.
girl. And I love that.
Can I speak on that whole suicide thing? 'Cause,
Uh-huh.
like, I had
Yeah.
it was like probably like 6 years ago. No, lying. 3 years ago. Had a young lady hit me in my inbox and said she was going to commit suicide. And I talked to her for like every day for like 2 months, 3 months.
That's
And
what's
then
up.
I appreciate you for that.
a week afterwards, and a week afterwards, you know what I'm saying? Until she felt like she could
Was
go
feeling
on,
better. Yep.
But that made me feel so good just to know that I did that for her. I made like a little
Right.
dear suicide letter and everything.
Yep.
Respect.
And then I wouldn't even put my comedy to that point at that point. Like I wasn't even thinking in that mindset. But
Yeah.
then I made something about suicide funny, and I realized you can make anything funny.
Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta, and that's what we do. We make light of tragic things. That's what we do.
That's true.
It's
So
a
with you guys saying that, it seems like, and I just want to hear you guys' point of view, but it seems like nowadays when you have comedians that are trying to do that, it seems like the world right now is sensitive. Like, so they're like putting you guys down.
Oh,
The
Lord.
world ain't
Speaking of
sensitive.
shit.
It's one person in the comment who writes something crazy, and then it'd be 1,000 people come on like, yes, I saw the
I
same
said the
thing.
same thing.
Kelly like she got
you
something
didn't.
on it.
Right.
No, you didn't. I
Right.
always talk about white, black, gay, straight, undecided. It is okay because what has happened is they've taken that out, like you said, and it's a little harder to touch bases. So one thing I've learned was different in stand-up. I can say what the fuck I want on the stage.
Yeah,
Now, whether you
yeah.
record or not is your own discretion, but when I put it on social media, I don't say certain things. I just don't.
Right.
So you gotta censor yourself.
You have to. Shit, I need my check.
That's your check back.
This-
That's my
Right.
check. If Instagram say no gays, no blacks, no white. Okay.
Okay.
I can take that out.
I'll say coffee and milk.
I got a controversial.
Coffee and milk. Yes. Cocoa Puffs and silk.
I got a
About it.
I got a controversial for everybody in the room. So Woo Woo, we love your comedy. Kelly, we love your comedy. Kim, we love your comedy. We love your comedy.
Thank you.
What happens when you are all out here succeeding as individual people and we love you, but at a certain point, you're going to become bigger than what you are right now. And just, I call it like the Kevin Hart syndrome. Once you reach to a certain point and your fan base says, no, you're not funny to me anymore, do you try to reach out and grab them? Or do you try to be like, you know what? All right, I'm going to grab the people who think I am funny at this current moment.
I can't speak for y'all, but personally, with me, stand-up is nothing that I see myself retiring in.
Mhm.
I don't want to be Dick Gregory, Joan Rivers,
Oh, this is
80
new.
on the stage still. And that's
Right, yeah. No, real
This
life.
is cute while I'm 30, but by the time I retire, I want to do like the Steve Harvey host Family Feud. So once my family, once my fan base, I want my fan base to always see me elevate from books to movies to everything. Stand-up is just your stepping stone for myself.
Right,
Even
and
with
me as
Monique,
well.
I think it hurt her a little bit to have to come back to especially after an Oscar. I don't want to win an Oscar and come back.
And then had to come back to
No,
the
man.
stage.
No, man.
What about you?
I don't think it's really
I
too much
tried.
nothing wrong with coming back to the stage
When
because
you
that's
want
what you
to, but
love.
not because you're forced to.
Yeah, when I want to,
Never
not because
forced to.
I'm forced to, but at the same time, like you said, I
police.
want my fan base to grow with me. So whatever that means, you know what I'm saying? If the person is willing to grow with me, if their mindset like that, then grow with me. If you don't grow with me, you don't grow with me. Oh well, you know.
Kid, you saw me brace myself. I don't give a damn. I know Ken ain't got it, but I heard a little. It's a smoker.
That's a smoker.
That's weed in the law.
That's a different. We know the difference.
Control it.
That shit hit.
You know the world of God, man.
He had the swimming then.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay, y'all, woo, I'm gonna meet you outside.
Catch me outside.
Catch me outside.
Let's see what you got, Kent.
I'm trying to retire inside the game. Yeah, I could die.
Okay.
On stage, I ain't gonna lie.
I feel you.
I love the game, but it's not just about being on stage. I want to build so much around this shit. Like I want to own my own comedy club. I want to put a comedy club in multiple cities.
Come on now.
I want to have a bunch of vacation houses. I want to have
Okay.
I want to have a royalty company in every fucking city. Like I want to have so much more than just the comedy, but I do want to die on stage, or not on stage necessarily, but in my late 80s.
God damn, y'all heard about Ken Fogg on stage?
yeah,
God
You
damn
had your
it.
last joint, and that's
Yeah, like I want to
that.
have my last joint, and then next thing you know, I die and back.
Kelly, what you got? We got two different answers. What you rolling
Okay,
with?
for me, I'm gonna go back to what y'all said about Kevin Hart.
Mhm.
Because right now, I feel like Kevin Hart has done some really iconic things.
Absolutely.
You know,
Right.
on the stage, on the screen, and some people
Appreciate
may
you,
not. Because
John.
you guys said earlier,
My man, John.
did some people may not think Kevin Hart is funny
Get off
anymore.
the phone.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he has done his time, and it's okay for people to think that he's not funny no more. So
Because
when
he's
it
already put in enough.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna,
he's putting
I'm not
his
gonna
work.
lie. Kevin's last stand up, I
let
did
me tell
not
you,
laugh not once.
The one in
Everybody's
The one
been
in
saying
his
that.
house, I didn't laugh.
Ah.
I laugh
Everybody's
because
been
I love
saying that.
Kevin.
You know what I'm saying?
And I still do.
Yeah.
And it's
I think he's amazing.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing, like he's grown. He done did done did things. He done put himself on the map. So, you know, everybody ain't gonna go with you. Everybody ain't gonna come with you. But if you growing and people growing and that bank account growing,
That's all that matters.
okay.
You know what
Oh, no, I love his hustle. I love his talent, but
Let me got another example.
Give it to me.
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was a beast back in the
Yes.
Yeah.
day. He sucks
That's
now.
facts.
He's trying to fit in too much, and I just don't. But it's the same thing like relating to Kevin Hart. It's the same thing with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne got money. He got people under him. All this stuff. He don't care whether he make another
Record or
platinum
not.
record.
Have it or
No.
not.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's already making a name for himself in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s.
I just think
the
it's a
same
difference between
thing.
hungry and eating. When
Yeah.
you're hungry,
Spark
you're
on
gonna
it.
be like you're gonna be a monster. But
Yeah.
then you eating good, it's like nigga, I'm gonna give you what I give you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And once
Cause I
upon a
got
time,
food in the
they were
fridge.
both
Absolutely.
hungry.
I got food in the house.
Yeah.
I don't gotta go to McDonald's. Okay.
Yeah, they were both hungry once upon a time, and now they just what? Eating.
They
Yeah.
eating.
There you go.
I would say I
There you
feel
go.
like with anything, with the comedy game, with the music game, with the movie game, at some point, like you were saying, you gonna come to a point, especially if you're doing your shit, that you gonna come to a point where you got the money, you
Mhm.
got the fame.
Absolutely.
All right, now what we doing it for? I'm doing it because I love to do it. But I feel like people hold you to such a standard where you already reached those peaks
Right.
that if you slip even a little bit, it is your fall.
Yes, it is.
And everybody's allowed to have a bad set. Everybody's allowed to have a bad song. But it's just when you're at that peak, that's what we expect. There is nothing.
Right.
Like if Denzel make a bad movie, all right, Denzel fell off. But that's not true. He just made a bad movie.
Said the last one was bad.
I just feel like if it's your God-given talent, you're going to be able to bring it back out. Because Dave Chappelle had a bad time at one time, but now he's back to his monstrous self. It's all about who you are as a person.
Go ahead, Ken.
Go ahead, Ken. Dave is
Dave
amazing.
is amazing.
And still to this day, go
But
Dave.
Dave dropped the fucking comedy, especially with no laughs. They're like,
I don't think he cares though. I don't think
He don't care.
I know. So
At this point,
that
he
point-
just doing what he want to do
I know.
And
because
that's
he
the
good.
point I was making right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just doing what he doing what he want to do.
I would like to say,
But you only gonna put Dave on
Yeah.
the pedestal and say he's still amazing
Right.
afterwards
Yeah.
because he Dave.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I'm not doing it because he's Dave, but because
You gotta do the same with Kev then.
no, yeah. I love them both. I'm more of a Dave fan because I grew up on Dave.
Right.
However,
Me too.
will I admit that Dave was not the funny that I grew up on because at one time Dave was weed smoking, just had kids. But if you don't grow with Jay-Z at one time was talking about projects.
you
and
gotta
Marshall.
grow with him.
You gotta grow. Now Jay-Z is a father of 3. I don't expect the music to stay the same. Dave's kids have grown up. Dave has grown up.
Jay-Z,
So I don't
let's
expect
not
him to
talk
be
about
out weed,
Marcy.
smoke.
Not
Yeah.
That was the
Marcy.
first time I sold my son for
People
crack.
change.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't do that. No.
Right.
So I love who he is today because I know that one day I'm gonna have to grow. I'm not gonna be what behooved me was Darren Fleet all my life because it's gonna get old. One day I'm gonna have. Well, I'm not gonna have a family. I'm gonna always be a hoe. But I will say this. I'm a Joan Rivers bitch. You know it.
You
Thank
stupid.
God. But I will say this much: my fans will grow with it because one thing I've learned that not only do my fans respect my comedy, they love my personality. So once it's that personality that's back,
And
you
they
can-
love
you
the
can mold them.
personality.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you can take them with you. You
And
gotta
then
give
I
them more
feel
love.
like at a certain point you get to a point where you're no longer doing it, but you're teaching it. Now you can teach the new jacks to come up and reach that level that you reach.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like I want to always live in this game because I put a lot of work in.
you gonna put people on.
And I put a lot in.
You
See,
put
there
you
go.
lot of
So,
people
Ken,
on.
you
Well,
may
I
not
can't
die
stop
on the
working in
stage.
this game.
You can be
I'm
on
already
the
on.
stage.
Kelly said you ain't dying on
Right.
stage. Ken,
But
I
it's
got
gonna be your stage.
Yes.
You're gonna have your own stage
it's
for
gonna be
people
on
to
my
be
stage.
on.
Ken, I got a
Mhm.
question for you. Everybody up here got their own style. Kelly, everybody got what they are good at.
Callie, stop saying Callie.
Callie.
Thank you.
Kelly, you ain't say nothing this
She
whole
ain't
time.
correct you, but I'm going
Thank
to.
you, Woo Woo. Kelly,
You from Baltimore? That's what the fuck you
Wait,
do.
wait, wait, hold up. He did call
Ken,
me Callie, right?
what
He
would
was calling you
separate
Kelly.
you?
Oh, Kelly.
What separate you
You said
from
Ken,
since you're in Philly?
How you
What,
gonna flip from Ken to Cali? Like you said, Ken.
she said no. I was talking to
Oh,
Ken.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
What separates you from
Put
most
the
of the
sake down.
most of the
Drunk Tony.
Right.
most
Drink
most-
Japanese bill.
most of the comedians in Philly. Well, like when I go to a Ken show, what is I'm expecting more than I can get from anybody else.
My dreads, my laugh.
All the niggas in Philly got dreads.
No.
I ain't from Philly. Oh,
Oh, he said,
okay, Baltimore.
And comedy, I was the only
That's my
nigga with
guy.
dreads.
I'm here supporting my guy.
Absolutely.
And comedy, I was the only nigga with dreads for like 8 years. 8 years. Because all them old niggas, they cut their dreads
Yeah,
off before
that-
I really
that's
got
true.
into the game.
That is true.
Yeah.
And then,
Niggas was like, we don't
but
do
they
hair
got
no more.
Johanse down fucking Atlanta. Who else got dreads?
Right.
The comedy.
I don't know the comics like that. I just know Darren Fleet.
I do a lot of road traveling, so I know all.
Oh, I do a lot of major comedy club traveling, but I still don't know their names. So it's just like, how y'all doing?
See, with the major comedy clubs, the comedians can't get back to the back room. So
No, I can only
Now
get to, they put us
then
in
they
that
feel like some
joint by
type of way to
ourselves.
even go back there. But when I mean, I just go in there,
See,
motherfucker.
fuck
I walk
Right.
in. You gotta act like you run that bitch. Just walk in.
Ken, you was one of the people I can honestly say, and I admit that when I first started off in comedy, I worked with you It was a little hole in the wall in Philly, but
I know.
you
We
didn't
were
even
just talking about
He
this.
said, I know.
It was amazing though, because
There
the
was
people
3 shows.
yes, it did, and they filled out all 3 shows.
40 people each.
Yes, God.
I know.
But I remember that shit, and they filled them out in like a whole fucking week.
I've been
Right.
trying to get you back to
And-
Philly since, but you know. I know.
Because they
I know.
put-
Come on, talk about it. Let's talk about it. Jesus.
But see, the truth of the matter is, they put me in. I couldn't work with. Y'all know how it is. Well, you know.
Uh-huh.
Once you get into management, you can't just work local stuff. I don't do like JJ's Fish and Waffles no more. Yeah, I do. The
Not
improv,
JJ.
the comedy
Not
club,
JJ Fish and
They
Waffles.
don't
I'm sorry, but I don't do that.
You know,
Oh,
Darren,
sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Darren
Sorry,
cut
Ken.
the middleman. Darren
Yes, I
cut
did.
the middleman.
Yes,
so
I did, 'cause
Darren
I
is
didn't
his
need him.
manager. He's his assistant.
He
He's
done
his
did
own
it all.
boss.
Yes.
So,
So
Darren,
I
I've been
got-
doing it for 2 years.
I got
Go
a question for
ahead.
Ken.
he's creating.
So we
pathways
can't
for
we kind of touched on this once with Woo Woo, and Darren kind of got into it too. Who's like an idol for you? Somebody you looked at like, that's why I want to do comedy.
Martin.
Okay.
Okay.
You So Crazy did it for me. After I heard that, I went to school, did all them jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did all that. Toothpaste. You just got to fucking read, bitch. Like, like I went through that shit. Like, I got in trouble every day for that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my
Go to the principal's office, Ken. God damn
He
it.
was definitely my idol. So he
Right.
the reason I wanted to get into it. I wasn't. So when I turned 18, I already knew I wasn't gonna really get into comedy because I'm like, these niggas broken. I like to get bitches. Bitches like money, so that don't work.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a
Oh,
job.
that nigga.
Get a couple
Shit.
dollars.
Real
Yeah.
shit. So
Not
I
a
had,
lot of them.
at the time I had 2 kids, so I'm
Ken
like,
know
damn,
algebra.
I'm already fucked up on one job. So now that kid money, that one job, well, all that money go to them 2 kids, and I had to go get another 2 jobs just to keep up with these bitches and myself. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a lot. Did you
That's
produce
too
more
much.
kids?
Huh?
I'm so glad I'm gonna do it.
No, I only
Oh,
fucked up with 2 kids.
Okay.
They 13. So
Yeah.
I'm good. They fucking they
Stay,
over it.
stay there,
They
Ken.
over
Stay,
it.
stay
They
there.
got
Don't do it.
attitude problems and anger issues.
Yeah.
I don't fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Kid, I got a question. When you came into the game, I don't know if you do or if you don't. What made you, if you do, get a manager or road manager? And if not, why didn't you?
I didn't get a role manager. I haven't found anybody that fits my needs yet.
Mhm.
I don't know anybody that's smarter than me in this comedy game.
Except me.
You know
Except-
what?
I know Darren can talk to them white people.
And here,
Darren is a jack
And
of
get
all
green
trades.
money. Yes, God. Yes,
Yes,
God.
he
Know
can.
that.
ain't nobody be able to do that for me though. I mean, Darren will do that for him. So if Darren can do that for me, he can become my manager.
See, oh, you know
I'll
what?
tell you that.
Guys, y'all hearing it tonight. I'm going to become Ken's manager. And I feel
Look
at this. All shit aside, Ken, that's what I do. And Woo Woo and Callie never tell you. A lot of people
Right.
mistake what they see from me in videos and they think it's shady, but I'm not. I'm who I am. I've helped out so many people. I give people opportunities all the time because I do know as a comic, you can't do this by yourself, and it's power in numbers,
Yeah.
and it's already enough people against the odds. So I don't come to shade because I know what I do.
Yeah.
Look at the Vibes Podcast.
Okay.
We out here setting up connections, goddammit.
That's right.
All I'm saying is, if y'all gonna move forward with this, I watch a lot of Judge Matthew. Y'all better get a goddamn contract and
I
a
mean, that's
promissory
Yeah, well,
note.
you know what?
I
I'm
know
cool
that's
with a
right.
handshake and hello. This nigga from Philly. I don't feel like he got no reason. Well,
I said Judge
He's from
Matthew.
Philly.
Darren thought about it.
Don't I say
Darren thought about it for a second.
well, nigga.
If you making me more money, then you deserve some money. I believe in that. You know what I'm
No, it ain't about even me making the money. One thing I like to do for comics, like, cause it ain't even myself. You get into them comedy clubs on yourself. I was just telling the comic
Right.
that a lot of people think it's the numbers that get you to the comedy club. No, it's not. It's the people you know at the comedy club. You
That's a
can know
fact.
the host, and he could say, "I want to
That's
host
facts.
Ken's show," and you
Mhm.
can get into Funny Bone. And I know that because
Right.
I did this. You know, well,
Right.
I didn't fire my manager, by the way. My manager was amazing.
Mhm.
But when I realized that, okay, why am I giving 10% of something that I can keep myself? I didn't need it. So I decided to keep money in-house. And that's how I bought my land and my house, because I was deciding that,
Well,
yes, from stand-up comedy, I was deciding to myself that I don't need people to dictate what I'm going to do next. When you can do it yourself, you can be the master of it. So That's how I be on that type of thing. You can do the same shit. Woo can do the same. Cali can. And that's why this tour has been about. I wanted to bring on so many different comics, including yourself, especially like when we do Philly. I want to have so many different people so that you can know that once you're in them comedy clubs, it's your job to network. It has nothing to do without numbers. It has nothing to do with it. Because you are amazing, Ken. And I've seen your work, and I've watched your work over the last 6 years of my career, and you've been amazing. So yeah, man.
Well, shout out to y'all.
Shout out to Darren Fleet for putting the bitch on. Hey,
you put yourself on. I came to the open mic. I said, "This bitch funny. When can I get more of this?"
Right.
She was like, "Shit, I'm free right now. I dropped my job, Darren. I come the fuck out. I ain't got no kids.
I ain't got no
come on,
kids. I don't give a fuck about a nigga. I will go. I'll be like, where we going next? I'm going.
I ain't had no kids since Corona hit, so you know what I'm saying.
That's amazing, Ken.
Well, that's good for you, Ken.
I ain't
Big
no
up
kids
on
since Corona.
quarantine.
Hey, Ken. And
Oh shit!
I have one for you.
Wait a
Since you've been
minute.
traveling state to state, Ken, what for you? What has outside of Philly been one of the most difficult places to perform comedy?
I hate New York.
Why New York so much?
Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta. I haven't really rocked Atlanta yet. I rocked the outskirts of Atlanta. I went to like Mobile and all.
Okay, so you stand on the outs.
Yeah.
What about Uptown?
And Uptown, fuck no. Fuck no.
They
I did okay in Uptown.
Shit, I did.
I killed Uptown. However, Atlanta has a different, like Ken is saying, they have a different
It's
style.
different. That shit hit different.
They want you to preach like nigga ain't the first thing I said. Bitch,
Yeah.
I came back and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't tell jokes.
why
But I can learn it.
Not Jamal Bryan, not the
That's
cheater.
why Pastor Jamal Bryant doing so well.
That's exactly why.
Fart jokes and dropping down lows and all kinds of crazy. It's all kinds of bullshit jokes, but they love that shit.
They love the
They love
bullshit.
it raw and
If
rags.
you
Oh,
can't
they
give
like
it
the
that,
theatrics.
if you can't give them that, nigga, you alright.
You can
Yeah,
fuck the boss
they
too.
not really good with witty stuff.
Yeah,
They
like,
not good with witty
can't go
stuff.
in
You
and tell
gotta,
them stories.
Yeah.
Now
yeah,
Chicago is where you get to the
You
witty
gotta
and
bring-
you get to it first.
yeah.
You bring out your best shit first in Chicago if you want them because everybody, I mean, you know the greats from Chicago. Like
All of the
even
greats.
my homegirl Just Niche, we just done a
Love
22
Just
city tour.
Niche. She's
We done
a
a
beast.
22 city tour together. She was amazing every
Yes.
fucking night. Big shout outs to her. But
Shit, beast.
yes, she
She a
is.
beast.
Adele Givens, all of them from Chicago. So with that being said, Chicago, New York, like you said, Atlanta, they all bring something different. And if you don't bring what they want to see, they already nigga.
Too small.
I don't give a fuck who you are. And yeah, I like that about it. But come on, Ken, because I was like that too in Atlanta. I did the punch. I was like, why are these niggas not laughing?
So
No, I had to pick it up. You know, you start off because I'm trying to start off in my set, but Atlanta is not for the set. They come out there like nigga. I
that's a
scratch
whole
my
party
balls
on the
before
other
I
side
got
of the
to fuck
room
them
right
up.
now.
Go ahead and do your different jokes in Atlanta.
Like at that, when I was going down Atlanta, I was in that time like I wasn't even trying to do dick jokes. Like I was working on my set.
Oh, it
shit.
was that one
so
year.
In my mind, I worked on my set all day, and they didn't want none of that. They wanted that.
They wanted that
speed.
fast.
Like,
Yup,
I
yeah.
got jokes like that, but I didn't know that was what they wanted. Nah.
Wait, I
Atlanta
remember.
love that earthquake.
You
set.
gotta
Bitch,
adapt. Yeah,
I
you
didn't ask
gotta
y'all
adapt.
to greats right now. I'm gonna call y'all greats because right now y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. We asked Woo Woo this a while back. Y'all all got sets for y'all individually. How long does it take you to devour or to create develop an hour set?
Devour.
An hour?
An hour set.
I'm still working on that hour set. Honestly, you can.
Me
I don't
too.
care who you are, Eddie Murphy and above. Every day you can go in and critique something from your set. Whether you say, "Oh, I need to take some of this,"
Mhm.
or "Ooh, you
Woo,
said this, bitch, I'm
shit.
gonna use that in my."
Yeah.
That's what you. For a lifetime, you'll be working on your set, just
They
like you'll be
said the
working
same
on
thing.
yourself.
Mhm.
You don't go to your grave knowing who you are. People be like, "Yeah, I got myself figured out. I know exactly who I know." You don't, because every day something changes, even your taste buds.
Yeah.
So it's just like that in comedy.
Yeah.
It is.
You can develop allergies as an adult.
Honey, I can't even eat trail mix no more. I love
Right.
Cashew. How about you, kid? How long it take you to develop a set?
Let's talk numbers in the game. Kevin Hart first his first album or whatever you want to call it. His first genre. That took him 10 years.
Right.
Everyone after that only took him a year.
Mm-hmm.
He had writers after that.
Yep.
That first one took him 10 years.
Because he did it on his own.
He did that shit by himself.
Well, we asked.
And that was his funniest motherfucking set.
Yep.
That was his fun. So,
It was wrong.
yeah, we can rush this hour set and give it to you in a year. But if you want this shit in a year, it ain't gonna be what you want.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But
It ain't going to be
as long as
everlasting.
you take for your hour, that's gonna be the best
So
hour.
do you feel like that's what happens with like it shows like Saturday Night Live and stuff like that? Like sometimes you catch it and sometimes you don't because
I mean,
it's
Saturday
a
Night
quickly
Live,
thing.
I feel like Saturday Night Live, they gotta stay topical. Everything gotta be fast, quick, speed.
Right.
They got to be on
got a
current
team of
events.
writers, so if 20 people backstage can't get it together, who can?
Yeah, they got to be on current
But
events.
you know what? I had no idea that they were, it was new to me that they actually filmed their stuff live.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
That's
had
why it's
no
called
idea.
Saturday.
Yes.
I was like, wait a minute.
Don't do that to Kim.
I'm not doing it.
I
But
didn't
Callie
know.
came with me, so how dare you?
Because
I didn't know.
You gonna lose that
Go
plate
to
at 3, 4,
commercial.
3,
Go
4
to
in the morning.
commercial.
I had no idea.
Callie about to catch the windmill. But Darren, one of the
The
reasons
10-second windmill girl. You know my windmill. You know it.
one of the reasons why I'm a huge fan is not even just your wordplay, but it's your facial expression. When you do the flared up nose with the side eye, like bitch please, it takes me out.
My
every
last
single
two
time.
times, like I said before, that I went viral, I didn't have to say anything. I was sitting at a bar just having a drink, and the last time was what I just wrote on a Keisha Cole. When people get so subdued to comedy that is what I say, then I know that it's not full for you. Comedy is facial expression. Comedy sometimes is what you don't say. Comedy is how you look, how you act. Comedy is everything. But see, I was that before I even touched the stage. So by the time I touched the stage, people were telling me, well, Darren, you got to do this. Well, I would set it up like that. And I stopped listening to people a long time ago because I know what my people want to see, and 3 million of them want to see it all the time. You know that. So, yeah.
So wait,
That's the thing.
for Ken and Woo Woo, do you
This nigga.
for Ken,
Just putting it out there. You know?
He talked that
talk heavy.
Oh, no, I
Yes.
said because I can.
Yes.
Like they say, I got
Give it
receipts.
to him, okay?
Receipts.
My man got receipts on him.
so Darren, you have
This nigga is lit, first of all.
Yeah,
no. I'm talking to Darren. You have this aura or confidence about you that it's organic. Like you came in it with this
Natural bad bitch. I call it
this
all the
me.
time. Yes, God. Yes, I
And
was born into it.
A lot of people go and they change themselves depending on their environment. So in circumstance, you seem like you're so comfortable in who you are that fuck you. If you don't like me, cool.
Right. I
This
have a lot
me.
of people who don't vouch my comedy because I'm LGBT, and I'm cool with that. You ain't got to suck my dick. But one thing I will tell you.
Okay.
One thing I will tell you.
Well, all right then.
Well, tell you.
Well, all right then, Darren.
By the time I get off the stage, you will kiss my ass. I will say that much. Because
be nice
what I
too.
do on stage is, yes, God. What I do on stage is immaculate. Also, what I do in front of the camera, and I think the shade comes from because everybody can't do all. I can do radio, I can do TV, I can do internet, I can do stagemanship. I can't speak for those who can only do one or two. I'm not one-dimensional. It's like 3 sides to every story. You better know it. You better know it.
You ain't about to sit over there.
My side, and my side.
We ain't about to sit over there, Ken. When has your confidence ever been dropped when entering the comedy game? Because you told us that you started with dick jokes and you was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop that. I'm gonna do something else and I'm gonna swing off. Was that a confidence thing, or was that, you know what? I want to just try for me, not nobody else. I want to just try something different.
Yeah, my confidence definitely dropped plenty of times in comedy. It's just a fucking war going back and forth with these niggas and these.
No, real life, though.
All right, so I gotta ask you a
Just
question.
deciding, changing sets and all
Definitely
that
get
shit.
that. I gotta ask you a question. So y'all feel like y'all sometimes make the white people in the room nervous or intimidate them?
They easier to make laugh.
They,
Like people be
you
like,
know
oh my
what?
God, I can already tell.
I'm gonna
he's gonna
tell
be
you,
funny.
I do a whole lot of white shows. I do a lot of white shows, and the thing about it is they listen. They're there to laugh. They are so much easier
Yes,
than the
they
black
are.
crowds.
Yes,
I'm
they
trying,
are.
but the only thing that I do personally, and that's just my own personal preference, I don't say nigga. Cause I'm like, what the fuck you laughing at nigga so hard for, bitch? You know, I'm gonna feel a way about
Because
it.
you like, if I take offense, then why would I put it out?
Yeah, so that's why I don't even say it. So that's the only thing different that I do, but it's easy. I can still say my exact same set. I say dude,
She says
whatever,
color.
yo.
Not
Whatever.
color.
Not color.
Colored motherfuckers.
Not-
My nerve.
No, I mean I don't really do. I don't do any really racial jokes anyway. It's just regular jokes. But you know, if I'm around black people, I'd be like, "This nigga said da da da." But you know, if I'm around them, I'd be like, "The dude said whatever, whatever." So that's the only thing I switch up. But they love me. They love me. They enjoy me. I get booked all the time and locally with white comedians, and I do white shows all the time, and they listen, and they really good fans. Like I done had so many people. I had this couple one time. The lady messaged me and she was like, "I'm so sorry, me and my husband just fanning out, but we love you so much." Like they followed me from like
You
one
got
show I
you sparked
did.
their sex life up.
They wanted me to be.
What the
They
fuck you
wanted
think
me to.
about woo woo?
Yes.
Think about what she said.
Yes.
We ready
We
to
want
fuck
some
right now with a
supper.
woo woo set in the background.
Yes.
Your cock, my ass. Let's go. That's how they do it.
She was like, "I know you want some
White
supper,
people.
don't you?" I know she said that to him.
Absolutely.
But you know, like so. But I love doing white crowds. They really, you can do your witty jokes, or it's like it's
You can be as
sometimes
smart as you like.
you can be as smart as you like, and it's sometimes you'll say little things and that's witty that people won't even get or whatever. Like
So
That's what I loved about Woo. Woo's comedy was far beyond Baltimore. And I meet so many people who just their city. And I'm like, no, I don't think you can do the comedy clubs. Because you can't. Woo is universal. When you take her, we've been a lot of places together.
right.
And they all be like, "Oh, bring Woo back. I love Woo." Even to this day, like I just done a podcast and it was like, "I like this chick Woo Woo." And I was like, "Is that your friend?" I was like, "Yeah, she my friend. What's up?" And you got to go back and sit. We'll watch it together and smoke a blunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, they love it. I love to smoke a blunt.
so Darren,
Hold on, pause, because y'all not gonna skip Ken. Ken said, "Not no more." Y'all missed that part. But the white, what do you offend white people? You was like, "Not no more."
Now I'm like,
You did it before?
Kid
Wait
said
a
he
minute,
came out
tell
there
us
with the
what's up,
nigga.
She put you on blast. She put you on blast.
Ken
Don't
said,
do it
Ken said nigga and looked at the white person in the crowd like, I dare you.
Hold on, because y'all keep sleeping on Ken, because Ken a little soft spoken, but Ken
He be saying some shit. Yeah, all the time.
Well, he just busts out like, like, nigga, what's swag? What happened?
It's like
What's up?
subtle shit.
I used to offend the crowd, but
We know you told us about the dick.
I get money now. So it's like,
Not I get money.
I really need to get money now. I'm like, whatever.
Exactly.
Fuck it, you
But
offended
no,
bitch.
they like my personality now, so it's just energy. I be trying not to say nigga, and I still say it. They still love me.
Right. No, and they do. That's why I say it's my personal choice. Because I see black people all the time go to shows with like King Tink. He do a lot of white shows with
Yes,
me
he
too.
does.
And King Tink will say nigga.
And I'm
And
wondering
they
what the hell y'all do to get on them flyers. You be the only.
He wasn't trying to get under their skin.
Yeah. And they still
Ain't no way.
They trying to bother him.
and they still love him. And they still
Because he speaks well.
King
King
Tink,
Tink
yes,
articulates.
Yes, he
So,
does.
okay, when an uppity nigga is saying nigga,
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
House nigga.
If I said that, it'd be a whole different
They
show.
like,
You got
Yeah.
dreads. They wouldn't want that at all.
They be like, oh, this is aggressive.
Oh, that nigga
I'm
got on call the police.
check please.
Like nigga Black Ryan from Texas. Young.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
All right, so
So,
one last question to wrap it up for everybody.
What you got?
Where do y'all see y'all careers in 10 years? Start Darren.
Ken said he on stage.
Yeah, Ken already said he
He
got
gonna have
10
his
houses,
own
a
stage.
vacation house, about 18 comedy
No, but they
places.
see that's at the end. Where he?
No, that's
where,
10 years,
what-
nigga.
Hey, listen, he said
Everybody
that.
saying it now.
By the end of it, that's where he want to be. Shit.
What y'all not gonna do? That's Ken tonight.
I know that's right.
So 10 years is not the end for Ken. He was talking about as far as the Dick Gregory.
Yes,
No, he talking about 92 and Apostle.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm working on all that shit now.
Yeah, so he with the
working
10
on
years
seven.
shit.
We got
Okay.
4 cities now. I'm working on 7.
Go you.
Yes.
I got you.
About to drop New York, Virginia.
But go ahead, Darren.
10 years from now, I see myself, and it's so crazy that you asked me that, but I see myself, of course, in movies and starring in them, but I want to star in my own productions. And I also want to show people, I do, but I also want to show people that, yes, God.
Darren Fleet Studios.
Honey, you better speak
Let's
at
go.
Okay.
Let's
but I want to
go.
star in movies, but I want to star in movies as a straight man. I don't think it's cute to have people play themselves. Like I say, when me, Woo, even Callie do vids, I don't tell Woo to be the full-figure girl no more than she tell me play the gay guy, because I'm so much more than that. You don't know what I do in my bedroom until I tell you. So when my movies, I want to show a whole differentiality of we can act, my nigga. We're
Right.
not what you think we are.
We better, yes.
But I can show you better than I can tell
Yes,
you. Absolutely.
yes.
So
Absolutely.
we do a segment here, guys, that's called "Who Need Their Ass Whipped?"
Yes,
Their
yes,
mama.
yes.
It's
That's
all in them
my
on the street.
favorite.
Like, come on. So we're gonna start with Darren.
Who need that?
Who need their ass whooped? Now, Darren, it ain't gotta be
Anybody.
anybody. It
Pop
ain't
culture.
got to be nobody famous. It just be
It
anybody.
can be somebody.
It can be, but it can be the old lady you just met out in the street just now on the way in
And you
here.
gotta tell us why
Absolutely.
she need
Let's
her
get it.
ass whipped.
Go ahead. Who need their ass whooped, Darren?
I would say Safari.
Well, not so far.
Yes.
First
Go
and
ahead.
foremost, he's in a failed marriage right now with Erica Mena.
Oh, yeah.
But I think he just resulted to her because of how he done Nicki Minaj. I
Right.
think Nicki Minaj ended up with somebody back from her hood because she she still has feelings for Safari. It's hard to not to. But to be
That
able to see a
big
bad
slong.
bitch stay a bad bitch and you still reality TV, you need your ass whooped because you had your bed made. If all I had to do was be Mr. Nicki Minaj, I'd have shut my fucking mouth and been Mr.
Right.
I would have been a bug to the day I died.
He said he would have been a Stedman.
I've been rapping her shit.
Clearly, you see the husband.
Ken ain't with it.
Yes.
Yes.
Nigga.
I'm not about to be this girl, bitch.
I'm just saying, I go from a multi-millionaire to sharing dick pics, nigga. The funds are low.
People know she's not about to talk
And
to
she
me
can
like
talk
that.
to me like that for a check.
Her
There's a
husband
reason
is.
Meek Mill wanted her. Meek Mill
Oh,
wanted
he's
her
sticking
so
up for
bad
Philly.
that He had to fucking,
Yes.
He had to
Oh,
fucking,
I get
he
it.
made a
My
rap.
bad.
My nigga made
Philly,
a
I'm
rap
sorry.
about her 10 years before he met her.
Dang.
He
made a
definitely
rap
did.
About her, about how he wanted
That was
to
his
get her.
dream girl.
And then he got her, and then she was a bitch.
Right.
Happens a lot.
And,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga just don't leave
That
his dream
happened.
girl.
That
You don't just leave your dream girl.
Fuck
you
her,
don't.
man.
Ken got a point there, but I am
Okay,
pro
so
Nicki
far, roll
Minaj.
out.
We know.
Nikki, I love you.
We know Darren. We know, baby.
My husband.
So Ken, who need their ass whooped?
Who need their ass whipped?
Hip hop community. Use their ass whipped.
Talk.
The whole goddamn all you niggas need y'all ass whooped.
New school or old school, Ken?
New school.
New school.
Everybody
Bobby,
whining.
Bobby Smurder just got released from
About a week ago.
about a
Okay.
week ago.
About a day ago.
He caught a body about a week ago. So that means he caught a body about 7 fucking years ago, and everybody got happy because he got released from prison. The nigga killed somebody.
Yeah.
At the end of the
But
day.
ho,
There's
ho.
a family that is tragic right now. They is
But hold on. I don't know the man, but I gotta say something real quick. Fuck that phone. So my
No,
question
we know.
is,
We know.
We know you got money.
my question
We know drunk
is,
Tony is drunk.
if
Not drunk Tony.
not drunk Tony, but in the street
Y'all gotta go
code-
back and watch a couple of episodes ago. Just
No, for real.
catch this
Did he
nigga in
fall?
action.
No, I never
Not
did that.
yet.
In
Yeah,
the
it's-
street
it's
code,
coming.
don't you feel as though that if you're praised, like, all right, you know what? I didn't snitch. I took my 6 and I jumped out of there.
Snitch, but we over here celebrating him more than we celebrate the people that do good shit.
That's different. Yeah, you
That's
right.
facts.
You right.
I agree to that. I definitely
That's
agree to that, Ken.
fact.
Somebody at today, and we over here praising him like he
That's
fucking
facts.
just created the fucking hospital.
You make
Right?
sense.
For black
Yep.
people.
Yeah.
The nigga got home for murder.
All right,
Yeah.
Callie. We
Damn,
know,
I don't even
Not
like
to
him.
say that
We
I
know
was
you
gonna
don't
say
curse,
black
but
man
who
go to
need
jail.
their ass whooped?
I don't even
But see,
like him
Ken,
no more.
That's so crazy. I love what you just said because we do go against with the people who do stupid shit like Gorilla Glue.
Right.
Not gorilla.
Why is she popular? She doing some dumb
With a
shit.
blue check. I was like, damn, if that
I want to hear this one. I want to hear this one. Callie, that's your ass whoop right there.
Yeah, I was going there, but let's talk about my mama first. Let me tell you what she
Well, I was gonna say my mother too.
Say no,
Callie, I've been calling up your mama.
I was gonna say my
No, we don't talk about your mama last time.
That was a joke.
She need her ass.
No, I love my mama.
Yeah, mama still need her ass.
Yeah, because she opened my mail.
She didn't.
But she makes good edibles
time.
though. Woo
Whoa.
mama make the best.
Whoa. I can't talk about it.
Not put Woo Mama out there.
He's definitely put my mama
I
out
work
there.
at a
I
different
shut up when
place.
Woo said, bitch.
Woo, give me her.
Who from West Baltimore, Park Heights.
She brought it. Ho! I'm from Park Heights. We from Park Heights. What you talking
And my
about?
pops from Park Heights.
All
So it's
right,
okay.
cool.
It's okay.
All right, light skin versus light skin.
It's okay. I can say that.
See, like-
I'm sorry.
We came from the bottom.
Hold on, pause.
Let's let Callie get her.
Give me your mother's Instagram when we leave.
I got you.
Let's let Callie get the reason why
right, okay,
mama
you
need her ass whooped. Go ahead,
Okay,
Callie.
well, no, not my mama. I was just playing about my mama. But I love my mama. You know, I keep hearing him talking to his mama. I love you, mama. So I
Because
said, let's
I am
call
a
my
mama.
mama.
I'm my mama's favorite daughter.
Yeah. So,
Well, who need that ass with?
Okay.
Before we close up.
Okay. So for me, like what y'all said, Gorilla Glue Girl, definitely. Cause I was like,
40-year-old Gorilla Glue.
She 40?
She is 40.
okay, so when I went and looked and saw that her profile on Instagram was verified, and she was like for management and for bookings. I'm like, for what?
What we booking her for?
What are we
show you
booking
how
her
to
for?
Show you how to not do some dumbass shit.
Yes,
I don't like it.
So when I saw that, I was
I hate
like,
it.
Then I seen another post where a girl was like, you know, she took that GoFundMe money and went down LA and bought a Benz, and I was like, what?
Not a band.
Actually, it was a
Let me
rental,
start
and they
GoFundMe.
rent to all internet personalities. I
Man.
rented that Benz when I was in Atlanta, but it's just a boost.
Same Benz, same Airbnb.
Man.
Same Benz, same Airbnb.
I remember them.
They give it to all of us.
Railway.
Plus
They do it to everybody.
Listen,
Yes. Well, we
so-
can ride in that Benz next time we go.
Okay,
to Atlanta.
well,
Yes,
I'm fine with
I
that.
think
Because my license is
Okay.
So I think
Stunting
she
is
needed-
where it's at.
Only
Woo,
some of
woo.
us really doing it.
Stunting.
I can just say it.
Were
Right.
you the last on the?
I'm not gonna say my mama because y'all said I can't say her again, but she did open my mail and shit.
She took your
I
stimulus.
gotta go get it. Cause I keep getting court date shit in the mail, and she's like, "You gonna tell me what this about?" No. So she opened my shit. So that's another story, though. I ain't even gonna talk about her. You know who I'm gonna say? My ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
So let me tell you. No, let me tell you why. This is
Not
crazy
the
shit.
nigga who you was going knocking on houses and shit.
Not him. Not
I
him.
guarantee he was dark skinned. He was dark skinned.
He definitely was dark
I don't like
skinned.
the way
You
that
know,
Kyle-
And he had a beard, and he over 6
He was
feet.
from Philly.
No, he's from Baltimore. But look,
Come
so
on,
me and him
people.
real cool. Like we homies though. We real cool.
Yeah,
Like
totally
we'll
that.
talk about who we date, like who we mess with or
Right.
whatever. So he told me that he wanna fuck a girl that I work with. And I told him, no, you can't fuck every fat bitch. Find another one.
Yes.
That's what I don't like. That's why I don't like messing with niggas who like chubby chases because they want to fuck every bad fat bitch. No, you can't fuck her. So I told him he can't fuck her, and I think he's gonna do it to her anyway. So he needs his ass
very
whipped.
strong.
Yeah, fuck him.
I agree. Who you want me to do
He
it?
needs his ass whipped. He gonna do it anyway.
I got brothers.
All right, hold on, pause,
You know my
guys.
brothers are
I
winners.
work with her. I'm like, no, so she can be like, oh yeah, I fuck woo woo ex-boyfriend. No, bitch.
You ain't gonna get clout off me.
Like we ain't even
Right.
just do it. We used to go together. You can't do
Right,
it to her.
And what they don't understand is that's major comedy club pussy now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? No, now it's a little-
Okay.
And you wanna go beneath
So-
me?
Right, so
Yeah.
you are cheating on me with a JJ's Fishing Lounge?
Yeah.
You know
Are
what?
you nuts?
Pause. All right, guys, I know we having a good time.
Yeah, we.
Ken's friend, can you please
Period.
stand up and let us know the clothing line that you actually
Cause I want that.
Yes.
I
No, I can't.
got weed on it.
Come in the camera,
I
bro.
got it all.
No, we want to see
Yeah.
that.
He got it.
He is in the
John
camera.
had him in the camera.
Alright.
I fuck with that too.
He said, wait, right there. There go the camera right there.
All right, look, this,
He don't know where
I
to
had
go.
them sneakers
it's
before he did
Republic
though.
of, this was Ken
Oh, he
Jones'
borrowed
spot.
it.
I will
Nice
say it was
though.
Ken Jones' spot. It was.
Okay.
Show him the back as
But,
well.
oh yeah.
And
But it stands for something. It's the Republic of Great Men. Republic represents the people.
Absolutely.
It is
Great
nice,
men
ain't it?
stand
It's
for
And
cute.
give us
God.
I like
how
that. I
we
like
can
the
reach
color.
him.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Great Men stands for God reveals everything and time manifests excellence naturally.
Woo!
That's still right around the corner. 18 West 25th Street.
Facts.
Gotcha.
Y'all got Instagram, Republic of Rickman.
Thank you so much. And
That's
you guys,
dope.
please tell them about your shows again that is this
Sponsor
week
the comedy
and how we
shows.
can
Yeah, the sponsor
reach you
shows.
guys as well. No, you're good. You're perfectly good.
I'm buying that.
Darren, we'll start
That's
with you.
right
About your
down the
comedy
corner.
show
I
and
got
how
you.
they can reach you.
Well, y'all can reach me at everything Darren Fleet comedian, Facebook at Love Darren Fleet, Instagram, and shit, and even TikTok, which I really don't like, but my children fans do. Darren Fleet, yeah, they be like, nigga, you ain't got nothing else to do. Do a cheer. Okay, so I work for the kids too, and I'll do it. I'm also on tour in the Nip It in the Bud tour. We're going to be in Virginia Beach, New Jersey, Connecticut, Dallas. Woo Woo is on that tour, and so is my
New
girl
York.
Callie. I always give my black women opportunities because in comedy, black women aren't often looked over, so they always have a place on my stage. Unity, sis.
Hey.
Not only that, we're going to be in Cleveland, Ohio. To name a few, you can catch that on my page too. It's in my bio. And of course, like I said, Baltimore, Maryland, we've already sold out. We sold out in less than 24 hours.
We still coming though.
Y'all coming?
Yeah.
I don't know how we coming, but we coming.
Please, but we sold out in 24 hours.
Yes, we did.
I'm banging on the back door playing, hey, you not winning. All
Bad bitch.
Boom, boom.
All right, Ken, how can they find you and
Tell
plug
us
your
about
tour?
your
They-
show.
I'm coming to your shit tomorrow. I already booked the tickets.
Yes,
word.
Ken, I would love to support as
And we
well.
cousins.
All the comedians free. That's all we can do.
Well, shit, as sellers, we still got to go
As long
through
as we can sit
security.
y'all in a room and shit, you know what I'm saying? They tripping now.
Yes, they
They are
tripping.
tripping.
Tripping at Sully's, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, we still doing the show Thursday night at Sully's. I got Henry Jones, I got Lonnie Davis, and I got Ryan Kennedy. Over there.
Amazing.
We do every Friday in Philadelphia. I do every other Saturday in Baltimore. The next one is March 6th. And we do once a month in Jersey. The next one is March 13th. Also, I'm not even going to be in that Jersey show. I'm going to be in
What the fuck?
Come on now.
Yeah.
You know you the shit when you got a
You
show,
are
but you ain't
boss.
in.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
that
going with
boss
this one.
shit. Yes.
Shit, they gonna send me my money back a week later. That's how we work that
Yeah.
event.
Come
Right?
on now.
Appreciate you, Eventbrite. But besides that, you can find me at Ken Jones Comedy Everything. Ken Jones Comedy on Twitter. Ken Jones Comedy Instagram, Facebook. You could Google me.
And he smell good, ladies. I think he got a big dick.
What the?
Wow.
Listen, it ain't a show be ready to throw
Don't
it
put
on
the
dick
camera
now.
on my
I know that's right.
He gonna put the camera on my face. Put it on somebody. Put it on Woo.
Oh man, I just want to appreciate.
This has been an interesting episode.
Hold on,
I-
'cause we gotta make sure we allow our guests to let everybody
Oh,
know
absolutely.
where they can find them as well.
Okay.
Callie, your Instagram, Facebook.
Okay. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Callie with a K, the comedian. And Instagram.
I've been drinking too much. I'm sorry.
Like Callie with the K, all one word. Callie the comedian.
Admire herself.
Callie
With the K.
with the K, because look, people will look it up with a C. So
That's
Callie
right.
with a K.
That's true.
Callie the comedian, all one word.
I would look it up with a
Yeah.
C.
And woo.
Yeah.
What's up,
Woo,
baby?
woo.
Woo woo.
Woo woo.
How's
So, hey, Friday I'm gonna be with my boy Darren Fleet.
Hey.
Saturday I'm actually got a show in Utah. Going to
Big
cold ass
bag.
Utah in the mountains
Ain't that
with
a
the
bitch?
white people. Can we just talk about that?
National
The white
Geographic.
people love me. And I'm out here with them. So y'all can follow me on Instagram, woo WOOWOO _ the comedian, and on Facebook, woo the comedian.
Hey.
All right,
Your
banger.
favorite host of the Vibe Podcast signing
Not you,
off.
nigga.
Starting out with my
I
lovely
am E.
co-host.
Grady the baby. You already know your girl with 5 jobs and a hobby. Shouts out to me for my bakery opening on Mills March 26th. Come holla at me.
Yes,
Big
the
business.
professional parts of Baltimore,
Let's go.
Pikesville.
Yes.
And the drunk nigga to my left.
Bring me a sweet
You gonna give me some free?
Oh, you want me ended?
No, are we all?
Oh well,
Can you
shit. I'm gonna give you
Shout out
the
to Drunk Tony, aka
drunk
Super
Tony.
King.
No, I'm gonna say it. AKA Drunk Tony, AKA Eyebrows Always Fleeky, AKA your
Hey.
favorite Leo.
AKA shouts out to Baby Drake.
And go ahead, y'all.
And your boy, the mastermind, Mr. Virgo.
And we thank y'all so much for vibing with us. This is the Vibes Podcast. Give it up for yourself.
You know them vibes.
It's a vibe.